That's actually showing my Discord stream. There you go. All right, we're gonna do it. All right, guys. So here, the top left, here are the players. They call themselves their team name.
Team Haagen-Dazs.
And on the top left, he is a Terran player. I think he went random, but he spawned as Terran. He is
Seth.
And on the bottom right, his teammate, he plays Protoss. He is
The Archaic.
And they're going against this team. Now, these players are not in FSL right now, but I think they will be joining on the next season. So we have Cyan on the bottom right, the Protoss player. Terran, Ghost Chant. And their team name is
Team Purifiers.
Alright. Alright, guys. So, here you go. This is cool because I get to pause it and do whatever I want. I control this game because it's a replay, guys. Now, a lot of the teams that got eliminated are actually rooting for Haagen-Dazs based on the chat that we see. It's probably a revenge thing. But either way, here goes. Alright, so, you know, Protoss, Terran, Protoss, Terran. What are we seeing? Reaper opener for Terran. It's a little bit of harassment for Cyan at the bottom. No Reaper though. He's making a Marine. And this is cool. I'm not, you know, I don't worry about them hearing me at all because they would have to cross the space-time continuum to hear the future, right? Oh, it looks like we do have. Hold on, let's do a pause. Sergio, you back?
Yeah, I'm back, but no video. Sorry.
It's okay. You can see my video on Discord, right?
Yes.
Alright, you can help.
I can see. Yep.
That's what you
I'm
watch.
watching your stream.
Yeah,
I'm watching your stream.
Watch the stream from Discord. Mute my
Okay.
stream, and that way you can co-cast with me because the Discord one will be live, and now you can help me. All right. Okay, guys. All right. So let's do this. Let's unpause. All right. Good. So Sergio's gonna hop on that. He can help co-cast this game. But right now, it's tank. Well, not tank. Factory coming right up. Same thing with Ghost Champ, but a little bit faster for Haagen-Dazs, and he's gonna add a reactor there, right? Cyan's gonna go back. Ghost Champ's looking for a proxy, and of course Sep is watching the high ground jump point. Stargate. Looks like a Stargate opener for the Protoss. Meanwhile, on the other side, no opener yet. It looks like he does want to expand, so he's gonna expand first. The Reaper hops up, can't get anything. I think he saw, if he clicked on it fast enough, he would have seen that it's a Stargate. Double Stargate.
Ooh, that would have been a fast click.
Yeah,
but,
it's too hard, right? It's too hard.
Yeah,
Exactly.
save the Reaper. I think that's all he was looking at. It was saving the Reaper, but that actually was a pretty good save. He jumped up and jumped right down. So.
Yeah, there are only 2 Marines, luckily, right? I think if there's like 3, he'd be dead.
Yeah.
So
I like the name Haagen-Dazs though. That's you said everybody's rooting for Haagen-Dazs.
they're rooting for who doesn't like ice cream, right? So, well, I think it's also because they're rooting for because Ghost, you know, the Purifiers beat the previous team. So
I see.
Okay, another hop attempt here. He does see the expansion and 2 factories he sees, so now he knows.
Yeah, that's a good scout. Yeah.
But he cannot let him see the double Stargate. So far he does not see the double Stargate. So yeah, he's gonna kill off that Reaper. Should be soon. Alright, so he kills that Reaper. Vision wise, they would have had to click on that. And so it's very hard, as you can see. So anyway,
that's a good deny scout by
exactly. Yeah. So what's going on? Expansion up front for the Protoss player for the Purifiers. Expansion in the back for the Protoss player for Haagen-Dazs. What do you think, man? Looks like.
I tell you, if he can hide that toss air, that's really.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Pretty tough. Yeah. I mean, if you're not prepared for it, that's game over. But let's see.
Yeah, and Void Rays are really annoying right now. So.
They are.
Yeah, and Terran's finally expanding. So, you know, the Terran player on the other side has expanded a while ago. But there is a double expansion for the Protoss. So, huh. 2 tanks, very safe up front too. No, you know, there's no air coming up for the other side, the Protoss, right? Not even on the Terran side for Purifier. So, this air control is supreme by the Ice Cream team.
Yeah, and that's a good team strat. Having the tanks there, some Marines for defense, and then just kind of letting the toss build up a little bit. with
Yeah,
the
they're
air.
powering up, exactly. If they can get the Sky Toss, and look, they're getting the Fleet Beacon already, they're going to be really strong. And you know, look at on the other side, you know, they're making... Marines are really good, of course, anti-air, but after a while, man, they suck after, you know, versus carriers and Sky Toss, right?
Yeah, they do. You got to deny that mining early if you're going to build those Marines, you know, especially against toss,
Yep.
right? Sky toss.
Charge slot, Immortals, doesn't do anything against air. It's not like they can go attack Terran either. There's 4 tanks here. They're pretty set up fine.
4 tanks and turrets. And you talk about defensive stand. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and as far as total expansions, 2 expansions for Purifier, but 3 already set up for Häagen-Dazs. Oh, there's the carriers, man, and the +1 upgrade on the air. This is really powerful. We've all played team games where we let the other one player get to Sky Toss, and we're like, crap.
All right, here we go. Here comes the drop. A little.
Yeah, he's dropping on the left side. There are 2 Void Rays there, so that'll help. And as far as the Terran defense, they really don't have anything mobile.
And he scouted it. So with that Marine,
If he sees it...
he sees it. He
oh,
saw
I
it.
think he saw it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so let's see what he does. There's a tank here. If he repositions... He's not repositioning yet. Of course, Ghost Chant knows he's been scouted, so he's gonna go the other way, the middle
Oh
this
no.
time.
Yeah, no. He should.
Oh,
Hard to
there's
tell.
carriers already out. Ah, man. I think here's the key. If this drop doesn't drop, not do any damage, huge lead for Häagen-Dazs, especially since they'll wipe him out with the air, right? You can't exactly run away once you drop, right? So we'll see what happens here. It's all about reaction time. The Void Rays are on the left side, though, of the map. Looks like it's just not doing anything. The big Bioforce is moving on the left side, too. Meanwhile, the Protoss forces for Purifiers going in the middle. A little bit of harassment and expansion on this left side. But here's the key. Here's the drop. This
Here's
is
a
the crucial
two-prong
part.
attack. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, it is not in position. They know it's Sky Toss. Oh, man. He can't lose the Fleet Beacon, though. And he is losing some workers. The Fleet Beacon is going to be targeted down soon. Nope, he's going to focus on the Stargate first. He is going to lose all these units, though. However, they did take out one of the Stargates with a carrier. So, all in all, units lost. How do you do that? There it is.
A few probes, right?
Yeah, not too terrible. They lost 2 dropships worth of stuff. Is that worth a Stargate, a few probes, etc.? Maybe. The
Yeah,
information is more important, though, to me.
Yeah, you think the fleet beacon would have been the target there to
Yeah, I agree with you. They should have targeted the Fleet Beacon first. But now they know. And look, their turrets are going up. Look at these. There's so many tanks. Wow. 2 expansions on this side. By the way, guys, this is a special event. This is, you know, this is not our playoff finals yet, but this is the finals for
FSL Playoff Special 2-on-2.
It's a lot of tanks.
that is a lot of tank. Can't go there with the ground.
Yeah, okay. Now he's got the Thors coming.
Oh, this mech for... Oh, this is a great combination. Mech plus Sky Toss. The longer this game goes, the better it is for the Ice Cream team. And look, they're not even gonna bother, right? Purifier's not bothering going air. They're sticking. They're doubling down on the gateways and lots of bioforces. That's their plan. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how powerful this bio versus Sky Toss thing is. Now, of course, they're gonna grow in numbers pretty fast. You can see the supply. right? Pretty big supply lead. They can make a lot more infantry and gateway units faster.
Yeah. But head to head, Bio, you can't really take on that force head on. It's got to be,
Yeah, Bio
you
can't,
know,
can't look at these
just,
tanks, man. You can't even get near that.
you know.
And look, he's going up here. I wonder if he's gonna load up. No, he's just, they're looking around. What is this Terran force here doing? I think he's just looking around to see
Yeah.
if there's secret bases here or something. I'm not sure. So this game is gonna go a little bit longer. It looks like very patient for both of them, but I'm thinking patience is not good for purifiers because the longer this game goes, mech gets better, sky toss gets better.
Yeah. It's a tough combination, especially with both of them in the same game, right? It's usually one
Yeah.
or the other, but now we have Mech
Yeah.
and Sky Toss.
Yeah, it's a team two on two, right? So now they scout, they scan and see all these tanks. They're like, dude, how are we gonna be attack that? You can't go there.
Well, maybe a nuke here and there, but you know, that's pretty far forward, right?
Yeah, they don't even have ghosts. I don't know if they have ghost tech. Oh, they just started. He just finished the ghost tech. So yeah, definitely a long ways away for nukes. And even then, you know, if you're nuking a tank line, they scan at the right spot. Your ghost is dead, right? Unless you nuke like just far away enough. Where is the Sky Toss though? He's just kind of hanging out here. I would have preferred if the Sky Toss is harassing at the edges of the map, you know? But I guess he doesn't want to be out of position. We'll see. Very defensive, getting expansions. This is a crazy, super patient game. You know, the last few games these guys have played, it's been pretty fast. Lots of harassments, cannon rushes, etc. You know, this is the exact opposite.
Yeah, you can do that with Sky Toss. Kind of hang back and let them come to you, right?
Yeah, they got away with uh-oh, here's a possible engagement. Seth, ooh, getting too close to that. Getting too close. As long as the tank's a siege, they can't do anything. They can't come near that.
Yeah, and that's a good scan because it's a lot of splash damage.
And here comes the carriers. Oh, but you know he can destroy this base on the right. It's totally naked, right? Oh, he backs off though. He sees the planetary, but he backs off somehow. This is really hard to track because you know we got to be in the right position. I
Yeah,
think.
looks like he's gonna try to corner him.
Yeah, I think he's trapped. He's trapped.
Yeah, it's not a good position to be in.
They're gonna lose all this bio. Protoss is, well, he's not doing anything. He's on the left side. Okay, the bio does take out one carrier. But after all that, you know, obviously the trade is terrible. Right? He had no choice. You know what I would have done? Well, never mind. I was gonna say you could lift off, but the carriers are there too, so I think it's, you know, it's a big risky thing. You might as well trade. I'm not sure. It's hard to say.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you lose your medevacs.
Oh, but look at this. Now that we missed this, but the Protoss Cyan has gone up to air also, going to a bunch of Void Rays on the left side. But is it too late? Because, I mean, look at this force of Thors and tanks and carriers. Oh my. Once the tanks are siege, forget it. I think this game is pretty over, man. Especially if they go to the left side killing those Void Rays. There's no way they're gonna stop this barrage.
That's a good retreat line for Sky Toss, you know? Just poke in, kill some units, and then take cover.
Yeah, although there's a natural sandwich here forming with the Terran down here at the bottom for purifiers and the Protoss on the top left, but it's not really a sandwich. Who is trapped here, right? You can't get near this Terran force, and then this carrier fleet can just keep harassing from the edges. I think, you know, the Protoss should just go attack where the army is not, but and they're slowly choking him out. Oh man.
Yeah, pushing forward. This is.
It's funny because you're storming, but you're storming mech and Protoss, which is not that good, right? You might as
Right.
well use your Storm at that point, I guess. Storm isn't really that good against Mech and Protoss, you know what I mean? So,
The Sky Toss, right?
yeah. I mean, even just Protoss units, Storm isn't really that good. No one goes Storm PvP, right? So,
Okay.
but yeah, looks like this, they were hoping to get some carriers out, but, you know, there's like 20 carriers already, or, is that 20? I'm counting it wrong. It's 12 or something, but
Yeah, it looks like 20.
it
Right?
looks like 20 and looks like 100 interceptors, so...
Yeah, and they countered at the right time. They figured they got that big Bioforce with the Medivacs on the right by himself, right? The 2-on-1, and said, all right, let's go. We got enough.
Yep, exactly. And, you know, it's only a matter of time. They can't touch the front force here with the Thors and tanks. They can't touch the air. What they can do is counter.
Counter,
And
yeah.
it looks like that's what they're doing. Seth is going to realize that with his tanks getting caught. And looks like he's going to... What is he doing? He's going to unsiege. Okay. You know, this force can do damage. They're faster than the mech. And I think Protoss should probably recall. But we'll see. Yeah, this Protoss and... Oh, this could be a base trade, actually. So, Terran's pushing to their main. They're pushing with a counterattack here. It looks like he did recall. And here's the fleet by himself. He's naked, but it is a lot of carriers. It's like 20 carriers. Oh, man. Can just carriers handle 2-on-1? But, you know, I
Looks
think he
like-
has enough. Yeah, he has
Yeah,
enough.
looks like it.
He has enough, you know, especially since the Thors are now here to help. Yeah, I think he's got this. They've got this. They can't stop the force up front. They're gonna be stopped at their other front, so... Gone. Supply is 2258 for purifiers, while these guys are... I didn't see a GG there, buddy, but it is... It looks like a GG.
Well executed. Yeah.
Nice job, Team Häagen-Dazs. So, wow, that was a perfect start for them, because what can you do against that force, right? I don't think you can you can't do anything once they got settled like that, like we mentioned, right? There's nothing you can do. I don't think there's anything you can do. You'd have to be attacking them and they're caught out of position or something. Meanwhile, let's go load up the second game. Battle.net disconnected me because, you know, it's a weird replay thing. I'm just gonna double click on the replay file. This is game 2 of this playoff matchup. So let's go see if I can load that up. Hold on, guys. So what do you think about that last game, man?
Tell you, that was the perfect team game, right? You set up your defenses,
Mm-hmm.
deny the scout before they could react. I mean, they did react, right? And we saw, you know, not the counter, but the void rays being built, but it was just too late, right?
Yeah.
If they could have seen that earlier by denying a Reaper, you know, they might have had a chance. But once they get the critical mass with those carriers and with that mech force, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, it looks like I have to log in to load game 2. It won't let me. And the funny thing is, guys, I'll show you my screen. I'm gonna log in with this account, and it's the account name, as you can see. Now, this is like acting up. So hold on, guys. the StarCraft now has resized to full zoom, so it's a little screwy. So now I gotta resize it. This is crazy.
Just need a bigger monitor. That's all.
No, I have a huge monitor.
Just
The
kidding.
problem is it keeps.
Put on the
like,
65-inch TV.
Yeah, I know, right? It keeps readjusting. I think that's what's happening here. So hold on a minute, guys. Let me pause this game, and let's make sure this shows up properly. Okay, there you go. It showed up properly. Alright, guys. Game 2 is ready. Why don't you do the introductions?
All right. In the bottom left, we have the yellow Terran.
Seth.
Yeah,
All
go ahead.
right, and his very cool Protoss partner
The Archaic.
we have.
That's right. And their team name is.
Team Haagen-Dazs.
All right. So Team Haagen-Dazs has a 1-0 lead in the best of 3. On the top right, no interest for them because they're not in the FSL right now. But it's Cyan and his partner Ghost Chant. They are. They call themselves.
Team Purifiers.
Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Normal? Is it normal? Normal opener, gateways, barracks, gas. Very normal. Early scout for Cyan. No cannon rush. Seth closes it off. Doesn't want to deal with it. Right? He
That's a
doesn't
common
want
move. Yeah, that's a common move, but
Yeah.
I like it.
Once again, a Reaper opener for Ghost Chant. Seth hasn't made a unit yet. At least an army unit yet. But, you know, they can't go carriers on this map. It's too small. They'll get punished.
What's he
Right?
going for? What was that? I didn't see what that was.
So, this is two... So, it looks like the Archaic is going 2 Stargate and a Cyber Core. And on the other side, just massed 3 barracks. Oh, I think this is going to be 3 Rax Reaper for Seth. Alright. And on the other side, normal build for Cyan with an expansion. An expansion also for Ghost Chant. Oh, man. You know what? If they rush him now, and they are, look at this. There's 2 Chrono Gateways of Stalkers, plus 3 Rax Reaper coming their way. No expansion in sight. They should know they're gonna get rushed, like right now. This one Stalker is gonna take care of this Reaper, which I think killed a one of the workers, and here comes the pain. Right?
Yeah, this
pain.
is a good change of pace.
Yeah. This
Going
is
from defensive to aggressive.
completely offensive. Exactly. Oh yeah, look at these. Stalkers and Reapers. This map is actually good because there's several spots you can hop with the Reapers. And in a panic, Cyan makes 4 gateways. He's like, crap, dude, we're getting rushed. You know, actually, this is smart by these guys. They expanded, but they're not making workers on the other side. So, because they know they need all the money for offensive units. Jacob doesn't finish off that one probe. Meanwhile, the Reaper Sep was cleaning something up. He's got 3 Reapers here. Jacob's causing problems here. The Archaic. He's probably, I think, finally going to get a probe. There you go. And he's going to kill some workers on the other side. Deny the mining. I said Cyan stopped mining, but he's still making workers. So I don't know why he did that. Maybe he thought he wasn't coming anymore. Okay, so it's really about them grouping up together to go kill him with this Reaper Stalker push. Here you go. This is very hard to stop as it is one-on-one. Imagine 2 of them doing something. And you guys expanded, right? You know, actually, these Reapers can take on these Marines by himself with just the grenades, but he's not doing that right now. He's kind of not controlling it. And on the other side, not much there. It's just a continuous. So they're going to take care of the bottom base first. But I prefer they should be attacking the top. It looks like Terran is making Marauders. Sep's rally has him passing through the base, which is really funny. And there's the big fight at the bottom, which the Terran hasn't joined in on yet.
Yeah, they got it.
He's got to join in. There you go. He opens up. Oh, yeah. This is an execution thing. I think they had him, but they didn't execute on this. And now I think they have just enough forces here to defend. Oh, I think they lost this golden opportunity to kill him because they kind of took a while. Kind of hanging out at the bottom, right? And I think they lost their opportunity. Now they're behind because, look, they don't have a base. An expansion base to fall back on, right?
And they had the one depot was burning. They could have supply blocked, you know, which would have helped a little bit, right? And then gone up that path. But you're right. It's all about timing, and
And now they're gonna get pushed back. You know, they had a golden opportunity here. If the Reapers just hung out at the top, fought the Marines, they can't fight it with the grenades. And now look at this big force on the pushback. This is not good for and he's blocked in. It looks like the Archaic is blocked in. He kills one of his gateways. He needs more gateways, but he killed him. Now he's down to one gateway waiting for others. Meanwhile, Seth doesn't really have a force. This is not looking good at all.
yeah. Plus with the expansions, and
Yeah, they are expanding, which is funny, but look, Purifier's not going to give him a chance. Oh, and I think that's going to be game. They just said GG. You know, this is a replay. Let's see. Did he actually say type GG? No GG was here. I didn't see a GG. So, yeah, no GG.
no GG. Okay.
Why no GG? Okay, well, anyway, that's GG. And it looks like it's going to be tied up, man.
Yeah. Exciting.
Team Purifier.
But the game plan was good. It's just the execution, just at the end. Just,
yeah, they certainly had.
critical.
They definitely had the game, right? But
at least potential for more
okay.
damage to get ahead, right?
They said there was a power outage. So on chat, I'm seeing something about power outage. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll see what happens here on game 3. So it looks like the game 3 file I got is legitimately a game 3. So what I asked them is, you know, since I'm casting it from replay, if I only see 2 replay files, then I know it's 2-0, right? It kind of spoils it. So I said, just make up a fake
But only
one.
you know that. We don't know that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You wouldn't know that. Exactly.
Yeah.
But it'll spoil me, and then, you know, I won't cast the game the same way, right? I'd be
I
like,
agree.
you know, I already know what's going to happen, so I won't be as excited or whatever.
Hey, make sure you stream on Discord again. That second game, I was watching your stream.
Okay, no problem.
I didn't. Okay.
Let's see what happened on Discord. It looks like it did cut off, so let's share that again, guys. Hang tight. We are having some odd issues. There you go. We're back on Discord. We're gonna load up game 3. Where are you, game 3? Hold on, guys. It kind of disappeared on me. I guess I'm gonna have to double click again. Alright, sorry. So what do you think about that? Two polar opposite games, right? Game plan.
I thought that was a good idea. The thing is, for 2v2 maps, for that map is it's almost like you have a shared base because you're so close to your teammate. So as long as they both kind of, you know, able to help each other, which they did, they were able to fend it off. I mean, if those bases would have been on the corners, then, you know, you could probably do some damage. But it really had to get some damage done with that, and they had the opportunity. It was just close.
Yeah, it was close. They just needed to execute there. I think be a little bit more aggressive because you saw that the Stalkers, you know, he was already attacking for a while. The Reaper should have been there, I think, like right away, and you know the Reaper took quite a bit of time to join in the fight, right? And so I think that was the big mistake. Hold on, guys. I'm still trying to find the file. StarCraft is acting up. I don't think this is why StarCraft and 2v2 games or team games, they just haven't perfected how to do that properly. It's really not easy to even just the interface for me to load this. So hold on a minute, guys. For some reason, I lost the replay folder where the file is. Yeah, it's completely gone. That's really odd. Alright, well, anyway, I'm going to do this instead. There it is. Alright, I found it. I have to double click on it instead from the... So if they had a power outage, they should have probably paused it. I'm not sure what happened. That's what I'm seeing on chat, that they had a power outage. Alright, anyway, we are loading up into game 3. It's tied up.
Oh, looks like it closed on Discord.
It closed on Discord? Alright, let me load it on Discord again. What the heck?
Sorry. I can watch it from your stream.
No. You
Okay.
want to see the live. The
Yeah.
live one. Okay, here we go, guys.
Got it. Thanks.
We're good to go. Alright, let me introduce the players. In the bottom left, he's a random player. He is actually spawning as Zerg. He is.
Set.
And his teammate, the Protoss player, he did pretty well. Oh, what the heck's going on here? Sorry, guys. Yeah, it just started moving all the way to the right. He is.
The Archaic.
And the team name is...
Team Haagen-Dazs.
Alright.
Okay. And in the top right, it's the Protoss player.
Yeah, we don't have an intro for him, so you can just say it.
Okay, Cyan. Here we go. And his teammate, spawning in the top right with the 1-1. It is.
Same thing. Nothing on this guy. He's not on our FSL thing, so...
Oh, okay. Well, we need to get them some intros. We'll make
Well,
some up.
Yeah, for,
Go,
well,
Jam.
for
Here we go.
exactly. And
And their team name
Team Purifiers.
is Purifiers.
That's right.
All
Okay.
right.
Alright,
Here we
so
go.
the game is on. Alright, guys, what are we seeing here? Normal opener, I think, so far. Really, actually, okay, this is gonna be a much different game because, you know, it's actually a Zerg this time, right? He spawns a different race than what we've seen. A gas steal for Cyan, but there is a Zerg. And as far as action, looks like he backed off. The Protoss backed off after gas stealing. Not consequential. Ghost Chant does expand. I'm surprised he doesn't expand closer here so you can float to the gold. You know what I mean? Like, you can expand here and then you can have the option to float to gold if you want.
Safer just to do the natural. I mean, you have a Zerg. Well, he doesn't know that yet, does he? A
I
different
think he
strategy with
does
Zerg.
because he had the pro
Okay.
go in and steal the gas, so he
I
he
see.
saw it. So okay, this Reaper is going to try to do something. At least scout. 4 lings are coming out. Twilight coming up for the Archaic. 2 more gateways. Pretty normal so far. Expansion. 2 more gateways in Twilight. The adds a 3rd gateway. Did he forget his I think did he forget his, he's getting charged, but okay, he got the he's very late on his gateway research, the warp gate research.
Right.
So he actually started charge before the warp gate research, which is kind of funny. Now, so Ghost Chance Reaper here is going to be kind of being annoying, right? There's no Stalker coming out anytime soon. In fact, oddly, the Archaic is making a Zealot, which normally you don't want to make at all. But he is actually just going to make Zealot, skipping the Stalkers and going charge. Oh, I like this. A lot of people don't realize how strong charge is. And I don't see a wall here. I don't see bunkers. It's wide open. That's when the charge is strong. And if you're going mass lings too, and that's what he's doing, it looks like it's not mass lings, but he is getting speed. And he's getting the Evo for upgrades, presumably.
Those lings were just enough, right, to counter the Reaper push, right? Or not
Exactly.
even a push, the scout.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
just
think
to
that's
keep 'em.
probably why he didn't make the Stalkers. He's like, all right, you do defend this at least, and I'll go for the charge.
Yeah, it's risky because if there are multiple Reapers, then it's harder. Oh, and you know what? Here we go, Hellions. That'll take care of the these lings. These lings though get by in the back. Let's see if they turn around. They're not turn. Oh, he does turn around because he has to take care of these lings, right? But that buys them more time. It's so this is cool. It's Adepts and Hellions versus Charge Lots and presumably Lings. No, I don't see Roach Warren. So yeah, it's Lings and Charge Lot versus Adepts and Reapers. Okay, this is about control. Now, Seth knows that now. He makes his spine for safety. He knows what's coming because his links got killed by them when they went back. It's all about control here. These charge slots, I think what you want to do is let them come up and boom, surround them. That's how you do this. We'll see what he does here. There's a Liberator coming too for the Terran. Cannot lose the Queens. Here it goes. No Spore in sight. Here it is. Here's a sandwich. Oh, and what a great sandwich. That's actually a... Yeah, that's a Terran... Terran and Protoss sandwich. Very yummy. He expands on the third base. The ice cream team, all about food, right? This Liberator is like chilling. He doesn't know what to do. And now here's the counter. How the heck are you going to stop this charge lot? Speed link. Yeah, you don't have anything here. You have Stalkers. You have one bunker. This is GG. This is the F2 time. If they do it, you have to go now. You have to go now before this wall gets set up, bunkers get set up. But I don't think even with the bunker set up, this is going to be enough.
Yeah, that's too many charge.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of charge slots. I think just by the charge slots himself, they're going to win this game. You know, you're not supposed to call it early, but I've been victim of charge slot pushes all the time, and I know it's just GG. On the other side, the Liberator does kill stuff, but that's not enough, man. Look at this. Charge slots and links are in your face.
Infrastructure, production.
Production. Are we going to see a GG? And I don't mean, are they going to be, is this going to be game? I'm saying, is he going to type GG? That's what I mean. This is GG, guys. I don't see any, you know, Banshees here. No DTs. There's no comeback potential. It's no secret thing. No secret carriers. Nothing, right? So I don't see them coming back from this. No damage on the other side. There's what's happening here? Nothing really interesting. Yeah, you know, how can they stop? Look at this force. This is a wrecking ball force. And more coming. And
yep.
I think
and
he got
economy behind us.
Yeah, dude. It looks like we're gonna see
good,
the beginning, the real beginning of the end, and we're gonna have our first 2v2 champion here. You know, I think to me it's a big upset, but they had a great game plan, and he does say GG. Wow!
Team Haagen-Dazs.
Congratulations to Team Haagen-Dazs with Seth.
And Jacob, what a great team build.
What a sweet win. I really did not expect such a great... I thought it would be a lot, you know, the last game they would be all prepared, but they really caught them off guard with that, right? That was that was something else.
I remember that charge before Warp Gate, skip the Stalker.
I don't know if he did that on purpose. We're gonna have to ask these guys, see if we can do an interview.
I bet you he did.
Yeah, let's see if Seth can do an interview. We can talk about this game. I don't know if Cyan's available for an interview or Ghost. You know, I'd love to talk about these games with them, right?
Yeah.
And see what was up with this game. It's really full of very interesting things. All right, let's see if you have your camera on. I'm gonna hop on now too.
Let's see. My camera is not working.
I think you have
all these updates.
I think you have to just right click on it and like activate it, something like that, right? Especially if you have it on something else. If you have it on something else, I know that won't work. So it looks like it's making me reload StarCraft again, but at least now we're done with these replay StarCraft 2-on-2 old versions issue, right? We're not gonna get that problem again, because now we're gonna cast the live games. So let's wait for that. Live games incoming. Just want to say thank you for hanging out, guys. Neo SC2, a bunch of people that are on and said hi and followed. Thank you for that. This is the FSL playoffs finals. We finally finished our 2-on-2. We have our 2-on-2 champion. Let's see if they can hop on for a quick interview. If not, we're gonna hop on to the other match. So let's get your cameras on, ladies and gentlemen, if you can. We'll do an interview. There you go. We got Seth here, the captain.
We don't have Jacob's camera. I'd have to transfer the webcam. That's
We're
gonna
gonna
take
have
a
to
while.
buy you a cheap $20 cams, and that's what I did for the other guys. I bought them cheap cameras. But okay. Anyway, so we're gonna interview you really quick. Game one, but you know Jacob can Archaic can talk, right? So I want to ask about game one. That was that was a perfect. That was like dream scenario, right? They left you alone. You held them off. You expanded. You powered to Sky Toss and Mech and lots of tanks. Tell us about that.
Well, actually, we were planning to do that if he got Terran. So,
Oh,
we were like planning to. He
so
would like wall, and I would expand early, and just go straight to air.
gotcha. Okay. Well, very nice. The Archaic explaining game one. Game two, you guys really had them with the Stalker Reaper build, but I heard something about a power failure. Tell us about that.
Yeah, actually, when we were like just about to lose and just type UG, our power went out.
Oh, okay. So it's got nothing to do with the game. It's just you not typing GG.
Uh,
Yeah, actually, Cyan extended to resume from replay, right? And I said, well, if we resume, we're only going to be resuming to type GG, so that's okay. We don't need
Yeah,
to.
yeah. No,
But I
well,
don't know if you probably noticed it in the end there, but Jacob kind of walled himself in, and his
yeah.
stalkers got
I
stuck.
saw that. That was part of the cast, and I was like, oh, he walled himself in. So is
And I
that
think
why you're
that got
pushing?
us. Well, that got us discombobulated, so I
I
think that's
see.
what threw us off. But
Yeah, but that was a
it was
nice
a good
build.
hold by Purifier, so
Yeah, it was definitely a nice build because you guys had everything all set up. They were scrambling to make something, and if you had just attacked one spot, they can't stop you. But hey, that's a nice trick that you can use on the next 2-on-2. Let's go on to game three. That one, you already knew you were gonna do that build, right? It's basically charge lot plus lots of lings. I didn't see you get an upgrade on your Evo. What was the Evo for?
well, actually, I was planning on upgrading and going to the mid game to late game, but then when I scouted, I noticed they were really aggressive. So I said, you know what? We'll just mass links and we'll mass charge slots and we'll go attack.
Yeah, they
So
went Stalker. They went Hellion Adepts, which destroys the lings, but the charge slots. I mean, that's just too many charge slots. So that was definitely the MVP set of units. Well, congratulations for winning the first ever 2-on-2 FSL tournament as the champ. We'll have another one. That was a nice teaser, and this actually segues into our first match tonight for the FSL playoffs, and that will be with Seth. And let's get DarkMenace on. Let's get him on now because we're gonna move on to the FSL Code S playoffs now. So let's see.
so we're gonna need our is our observer going to be joining us, or are you gonna do the observing?
Um, the observer is practicing for his game, so I'll observe the first. If he's available, I
Okay.
will go ahead. But we have to play DB's preview of the game. So while we get set up, guys, DB is going to get the cameras ready. Yeah, right. Get the cameras ready. But while we wait, I'm gonna go ahead and play DB's preview of this matchup between Seth and Neutrophil. So yeah, take it away, DB.
And good evening. Welcome to another exciting edition of our fun StarCraft League. I am your host, DB, and tonight we are featuring our second installment of the Code S playoffs. And our winners of tonight's two matches will move on to the final. Very important match, fun stuff to watch here. We have DarkMenace, a Zerg player in the Diamond League with an MMR of 3,549 at 12 years old. Came in third place last season in Code S, and sitting in a good spot here to, even if he doesn't win, of course, to attempt to get that third place again. He will be facing a random player, and that would be Seth. Now, a bit about Seth. He's in the Diamond League, came in 5th last season. But he is on fire this season, and he is poised. He finished the regular season this season with the first place finish, and now looking to take that all the way home with the championship. Seth's very strong right now, and this will be a really good game. So I look forward to seeing how many games this goes, but it could go all the way. We don't know. Both fabulous players, and I think we just have to see what happens. So good luck to you, Seth. Good luck to you, DarkMenace. May this be a fun battle, and I always look forward to seeing you guys play. So let's get it on without any further ado. DarkMenace versus Seth. Code S Playoff. Good luck.
All right, thanks for that intro preview, DB. You guys can see on the camera, DarkMenace right there, all set, ready to go. And we saw Seth, he's ready to go. He's a random player. I won't be casting this, I'll be observing. But we do have Sloza and Maligan. I believe Maligan's gonna cast, is that true?
Yep.
All right, so we got Maligan. Sloza, are you good? Are you good to go?
We're good to go.
All right, guys.
Ace.
All right, this is gonna be a fun man. Who do you think will win this one, Sloza? Who's your pick?
Yeah, it's early to make predictions. I'm gonna go with DarkMenace with the slight advantage for the first game. I'll just
I
go
don't know,
that way.
man. I mean, Seth's been playing really, really good.
It is what random depends on what you get, right?
Yep, it's so hard to play against random because you don't know what to prepare with, so you don't know what to practice against it. So
That's true.
I guess you just go play a ladder.
I guess we're split on this one. Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. This is good. This is how it should be.
All right. Best of 7. Oh, I'm sorry, best of 5. That's right. This is
FSL Season 2. Code S. FSL Season 2 Playoffs.
all right. So we have spawning on the top right. He is Protoss. It is
Seth.
Opponent spawning in the bottom left. It's the Zerg player.
DarkMenace.
all right. Pull the double extractor opening. So I guess no quick harass for the Zerg, I guess. Let's see.
No triple extractor opening here, right? That's what we've seen.
I know, that's right. So let's see. Early scout for DarkMenace. Guess he doesn't want to be cannoned. Just want to be sure what's being built in that wall of Protoss. I guess it's going to be a quick expand for Seth here.
Toss had the opportunity to go for a block, but I think he just wanted to check things out, make sure
Yeah.
everything was normal. I would say standard.
Yeah, but he's going to drop his Nexus. Oh, he didn't. He went for the Cyber. Okay. Yeah. So I guess he was just being cautious because he saw the pool being almost done.
So this
Right,
map,
Seth.
does this Do you see more of advantage for a Protoss player or Zerg on this map? How do you see this?
I'm not quite sure. I've won a few here against Zerg, but I've lost a few too, so I really can't
Okay.
tell.
Okay.
It's fairly even, I guess. Look at that. Savage just making sure there's no third being dropped, or just to make sure, if Zerg goes for the third hatch. It's a good
Put a
move.
Ling on each, on the natural and his third.
Yeah.
Just checking things out, making
Look
sure
at that.
nothing
The,
funny.
the Zergling and the Pro will miss each other. It's just. Alright, I guess it'll be revealed now. We'll have to lose that probe. Oh, got away. That's good.
Pretty standard, right? Even though it
Yep.
may pull first.
No shenanigans. I guess DarkMenace is tired of being cannoned, I guess, early on. So that's probably why he opens up with a pool first. So we got a Twilight. And a
So just
Robo.
kind of feeling each other out, right? Just
Yeah.
no real action, just kind of making sure everything's normal.
No fancy shenanigans yet. Yeah, Overlord speed is done. So I guess there's something, or maybe it's just for scouting for DarkMenace. I don't know. Because he's going for the third, so there's definitely nothing happening.
I think he's done this though. I mean, he's really good about scouting to see what his opponent's
Yeah.
doing, and having the Overlord speed really, I think, is the key for his play.
Looks like Seth's gonna drop that third when he gets the money. Since he doesn't feel the pressure, I guess. But did he scout? I don't think he's been scouting at all. It's been DarkMenace with all his overlords.
Yeah. Other than that probe that he saved from the Ling, I don't think he's been back out.
Yeah. Alright. Checking what's being researched, I guess, or what's gonna pop out in that robotics bay. He's gonna lose this one, definitely. Oh!
Yeah.
He almost got away there.
Dockers are pretty fast.
Man. Darksman is not harassing the Protoss. But I think he will spot that third though, because he's sending that Ling up.
Doing pull first.
Oh, he didn't
think
go
that
scout
was
for.
that was defensive, right? I mean,
Yeah, definitely
nothing.
defensive. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this one. What Seth's doing, cleaning up the creep tumors. Then just get the hell out of there. He left his observer, I guess, just to see on that choke point. Too bad DarkMenace didn't see the third though. Because actually he can punish that third. We just harass it.
That looks
There
like
he
he's moving
goes.
up.
Moving up. But
Or
then
getting
again,
in
there's
position, right?
two immortals. It's gonna be scary. Stalkers. I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything at this point. Let's see. 2 stalkers, 2 immortals, 6 stalkers, 2 adepts, 8 roaches, and 15 links. Oh, he's out of position too. He's probably gonna lose this nexus. Yeah, he's gonna lose this nexus.
Yeah, that was a good scout.
Yeah.
Sending his Ling just to make sure, and then
Oh, so there's an attack happening at the bottom as well, actually on the third of the Zerg. Look at that. Oh. So it's just gonna be a trade on third bases.
yeah.
So Blink's done. So these stalkers should be able to escape. Oh boy. You better close that choke.
Yeah, it looks like he's pulling his roaches back.
Yeah. Hey, what's there's an attack as well. There's links in the main base of the Seth. Alright, it died already. Okay. So that was just more of a base trade. I think our observer's having problems earlier, so look at that. That second base of Seth is oversaturated. Yeah, because his expansion died. Alright, he needs to make that expansion again. Alright, so we're seeing a Templar Archives. Looks like we're gonna see some storms. While the Baning Nest and the Hydra Den is being made by DarkMenace. I think Seth is a good counter to this one with this size storm.
Yeah, and he's positioning his forces more towards his third now. Just
Yeah, he needs to defend that. He doesn't want to lose that again. Because the DarkMenace has a fort already being made. This is a scary force right here. There's no sentries for shields. Oh no, the links! Oh man, this is gonna be brutal. Oh, he threw that off. Nice. Very nice.
punches thrown, a little back and forth.
Yeah, I think DarkMenace is in good position here because he has a fort. Let's see the worker count. 63 drones against 52 probes. Ooh, we're seeing disruptors, man. Nice. This is the first time I'm gonna see a disruptor play by Seth. How's the upgrades on this, guys? Good upgrades for Zerg so far. Toss is lagging behind. I like that observer with Seth there on the fort. You can see the composition of DarkMenace. Here we go. I think he's gonna lose this this fort. Those disruptors are gonna connect, man. Those are gonna be scary. I think DarkMenace sees it, so you just say, you know what? Take it. You can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart move there by DarkMenace. Yeah.
Yeah, by both players. I mean, take
Oh,
out
look.
the fourth and
Yeah.
reset.
Look at that. Seth takes his fort as well as he makes that snipe. Let's see. Did he research his storm? I don't think he researched his. Oh, he did not research his storm. I think he forgot. I think Seth forgot his storm here. He dropped the Templar archives, but he never researched Psionic Storm.
Oh, and he just missed his army.
Yeah.
But look at that concave. Well.
Ready. Like a perfect semicircle right there.
Alright, he's got to react. Alright. He sees those
Oh
Archons.
my gosh, those disruptor hits are gonna be insane. Oh, okay.
A couple, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Those are good hits.
He needs to blink. He needs to blink those stalkers in the front. Oh, I guess he forgot he has blink. I think Seth is way better position because he has 4 bases already mining. Oh wait, the fourth isn't mining yet.
Not yet.
And his third is getting hit by some roaches.
Yeah, he's going straight for probes. Not worried about those stalkers, right?
Yeah, 6 probes go down with that. But then again, there was like six roaches. It wasn't a good trade.
Well, he's up on probe count. Or no, worker count. 67 to 52 probes.
Yeah, still no Size Storm upgrades. Oh man, he's gonna need that later on. And there's mass Zergs. I guess he's just relying on his disruptor then.
Observers.
Well, then again, yeah, it's hard to have 2 spellcasters, I guess, in the game. So that's probably why. Oh no, he needs to. Oh, good. There we go.
He's trying to surround him.
More. Nice, good hits.
Yeah,
Those are
good disruptor
good disruptor
shots.
hit.
Yeah.
But he needs to really blink. There we go. He's blinking now. Yep, that's a good blink.
The disruptors.
Yeah. That snipe on the fort of DarkMenace. Meanwhile, Seth's fort is untouched. More stalkers coming in. Oh man, this is not looking good for DarkMenace. But alright, probes are being pulled. And he's gonna lose all the. Oh, okay, good.
Oh wow.
Yep, that's GG. And when you see probes being pulled, that's a sign of there's no more troops. Alright, good game.
Those disruptor shots, I mean, it could have gone either way, but those shots were right on point.
Yeah. I think DarkMenace moved away from those. He just stayed there. Absorbed it. He was just, you know, taking the hits. Well, both of them had some mistakes, so I mean, Seth could have done better with his blinks. But I guess it's just too much. We're not pros, right? I guess. We're
Not yet, right? Not yet.
Yeah, we don't have that much APM. All right. Game 2. No, best of 5 series. All right. Oh, well, Terran. Okay. All right, everybody's ready. All right, we're going. So, guys, this is
FSL Season 2. Code S. FSL Season 2.
all right. Game 2, Jagannatha, LE. I like this map, actually.
You mean
This is a good-
Jagannatha? No.
Jagannatha. How do you pronounce it?
I don't
What
know.
did I say? I forgot.
Everyone pronounces it differently. It's funny.
I already forgot what I said. All right, let's introduce the players. All right, let's see. On the top right, we have the random player. He's up 1 game. He's spawned Zerg. It is
Seth.
All right, and in the bottom left, down 1-0, we have the Zerg player.
DarkMenace.
all right. Basically the same opening, 2 extractor opening trick. And this is gonna be fun to watch. Zerg versus Zerg. Haven't seen Seth play against a good Zerg. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, he goes for that first. Oh, expand first. All right.
With the early
DarkMenace goes
scout.
for- Yeah.
He's like, okay, there's the hatch.
DarkMenace goes for his spawning pool. Whoa! Look at that! What is that? What in the world is that? What?
Is it blocking anything? Or no?
I haven't
It's
seen. I haven't seen this play, so I wonder what it is. That's interesting. Seth is has pulled 5 drones to kill it.
Is it a just mess with your economy?
I don't
Oh
know,
no,
man.
he let it finish.
Yeah, he should have just mined. I don't know why he tried to kill it.
Well, we'll
So,
see. We'll have
interesting.
to ask him about that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably some strategy that we don't know. We haven't seen. I haven't seen this one. Because That evolution chamber is not gonna do anything for
Because
a while.
if we're going, what is that?
It's
You know,
probably
maybe
just to
Seth
block
is
the
probably
gas.
going. Seth is probably going. What is that?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Interesting.
He's
This is
got
just
4
added
links.
there so that he can see what's happening around the Zerg base, like a forward observer.
He did
Evolution chamber.
pull some economy away from with that move.
Yeah, that's why for Seth, he shouldn't have bothered trying to kill it. Actually, I don't know. We'll ask Seth, or we'll ask DarkMenace what's the reasoning behind this.
Mhm.
This is an interesting build, really. Now he can go poke away on that thing.
It's like double checking his
Mhm.
scout. Other side of the base.
It looks like Seth's speed is gonna be done soon. DarkMenace is lagging behind. So let's see, worker count virtually the same at 23. All right. Yep, I think that evolution chamber is just there to see if what upgrades or what tech Seth is gonna go with. Oh, and he gets in, and he gets to scout the whole thing, and he's gonna see that Baneling nest. Very nice scout. Very nice scout. For the price of 2 links, that's not bad. So there you go. The reaction for Seth is just walling off that front. The Banelings are gonna come in.
And he walled off with a roach warren.
Yeah. We put in some spine. Yep, there you go. But then again, DarkMenace takes his third. That's a good move. Because now Seth will be defensive while DarkMenace is gonna go fat.
It's gonna be close, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he's
gonna...
got the.
Oh, the roaches are out to help, but he's gonna lose this warren.
Yeah, that's a good
Snipe there.
takedown. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good snipe. But then again, there's 9 roaches coming out from that. Guess the Banes are not gonna work now for these roaches. Alright, DarkMenace is upgrading to a lair.
And he's got his third.
Yep. Look at that. That evolution chamber has worked pretty well for DarkMenace. He sees everything that's happening in the main base.
Yeah.
I guess that's a forward observing Evo chamber right there. But he needs to be careful. If the thing dies, he needs to pull out those drones. Oh, the drones didn't attack the drones. You're good. Nice. Oh, Steph is lagging behind now with drones. 31 drones against 40 for DarkMenace. So that Baneling attack scared off Seth. So he didn't drone up.
He does have double. Well, no, he's catching up now. Same amount of roaches, just about.
Yeah. Alright. This is good. But Seth's taking his third. He's gonna fall behind. Now he's droning up. I think he feels safe now with all his roaches. Our tunneling claws are both being... Oh wait, that's not tunneling claws. That's what do you call that upgrade for the roaches? The roaches speed. Alright. Defensive banelings. Nice. Look at those banes. Just waiting. Seth is slowly catching up with the drone count, which is good. So DarkMenace needs to harass with something right here, because he has a lot of units.
He does, and he's still ahead in supply, DarkMenace
Yeah.
and economy. So
87 supply for Seth, 106 for DarkMenace. That's a lot, man. There's just 8 difference of drones. All right, let's see. He's gonna go harass now because he has speed. Looks like they're gonna miss each other because the Seth is coming out, positioning himself on the left, going down. Ah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be like a trade.
But he
Seth
does
is-
hit.
Yeah,
Seth's-
Seth is so far away. He's in
Yeah.
the middle of the map, so he's gonna lose this hatch. So he's saying, yeah, you know what, let me just go. There's no way to save that. The DarkMenace is in trouble now if he doesn't come back. He needs to go back. Drones are being pulled.
Evens up the worker count.
Yeah, both of them have good upgrades. Oh no, the main base of DarkMenace, I mean the Seth, his roaches are just dancing. Oh man. 18 drones killed by Seth.
They're
That's
both
not-
pulling drones. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. So Seth, 38 drones, DarkMenace 32. So definitely DarkMenace lost a lot of drones in that exchange.
But he still has the supply lead, and look at his supply, 117
Yeah.
to 68.
And he has a third base too. So
He's going for the counter.
yeah, Seth is in trouble. Seth is in big trouble here. This is gonna be a big punch. Because he only has what, 11 roaches against 38? Oh wow. I think this is it. This is gonna be hard for Seth to come back. He has nothing, man. 8 roaches against 33. That's insane. There's no way you can. Oh, there's
Got
a
the one
lurker.
lurker.
Oh,
Oh, but-
the lurker died. Good game, good game.
Yeah. That was a good game.
Yeah. But even with that lurker, I think it will still have been very damaging to Seth.
It would've.
Really be behind.
Looks like he was trying to switch to Hydra Lurker for. But it's all about timing, right?
Yeah.
DarkMenace went intact right at the right time before he
Yep.
could get those forces out.
That was a good counter by DarkMenace.
Good Evo chamber, right?
Yeah. That was a good observer forward observer each chamber. That was interesting. Alright. Game 3. This match is very even so far. Good battles. Quick ones too. Alright, players ready. We're going. Alright, this is
Playoffs. FSL. Season 2. Code
alright, game
S.
3. I guess it goes to anybody. Both of them are really strong tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Doing great. But again, the edge goes still to the random player. Alright, let's introduce the players on the bottom left. He lost the second game. He's random player and his spawn is Protoss. He is
Seth.
All right, in the top right, coming back to even the series at 1-1, it's the Zerg player.
DarkMenace.
Oh, he pulled a 3 extractor there,
There
man.
it is. That's so entertaining. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe because I can't do it, right? But
Look at that, the forge has been dropped, so this is gonna be a cannon game. Let's see if SF capitalizes on this cannon rush, because there's no
Jason,
supply. I mean, there's no spawning pool.
there's the block.
Oh, there's the spawning pool now. So I think this is a good opening for Seth, because DarkMenace decides to not make a pool first. Oh no, what's he doing, man? Don't leave your pylon. Oh, he should have closed that.
Yeah, he blocked his natural. He's trying to set up his cannon.
Oh boy, he's gonna lose that cannon. Oh, he's gonna lose the probe. Oh my
Oh.
gosh, he lost the probe, man.
Good defense.
Yeah, that's good defense. At this point, you want to drop a gateway now, because you're falling way, way behind.
See?
Yeah, and then the DarkMenace killed the probe as well, the second one. So let's see. 2 probes go down for Seth, and then he spent what a cannon and a pylon which he cancelled. So definitely not a good opening for Seth right here, man.
Let's have his expansion though. And looks like DarkMenace is just starting his, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, early advantage goes to
Yeah.
DarkMenace. Yeah.
Because you know, at that point when you feel like your cheese is not gonna work, drop that gateway right away, because you don't wanna fall behind with your tech. So I guess it'll be a while before Seth can do anything, because he's gonna be very defensive now.
Yep.
And then he thinks that DarkMenace is coming with a timing push. DarkMenace decides to go for a third, so which is smart. Yeah, don't look at that, man. Terrible wall for Seth there, dude.
Is it? Wait, explain to me why that's terrible. He's got one
Well,
choke, right? But
yeah, he has a choke with this. 2 of his pylons are at the same place. Because if there's some, what you call that? The one that shoots
Ravagers?
the Ravagers. There you go. Yeah, he could just shoot right in between that, and he'll lose that both pylons at the same time. Or a Baneling bust. So, oh, this is not a good wall. But then again, I guess he was panicking. I don't know. Or
Hurried. I would say hurried.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think he felt hurried.
Like-
because he knows that links are gonna be coming out. All right, so Roach Warren for DarkMenace and Stargate for Seth. This is a good way to do it. If you feel behind, go drop that Stargate, because that Void Ray is gonna save your base. If he goes for Ravagers and Roaches. Alright, let's see. Let's see the worker count. 28 probes, 31 drones. Yeah, Zerg is gonna get fat, man.
And
Protoss
3
is not
units, right? 3 units lost for. Oh, just the 3 probes. I see. Okay.
Yeah. DarkMenace is gonna get big, faster. While Seth is playing defensive. And DarkMenace sees the Stargate. So he knows not to attack right away with roaches. So DarkMenace at this point will likely be just droning up. So
It's a
he'll
good
just
scout with the slow observer, right? We've been seeing the
Yeah.
quick ones, but that was definitely a good.
That's a good
scout.
investment for Zerg.
Yeah.
In exchange for a good intel on the Stargate. So DarkMenace drops the Hydra Den because he knows air is coming soon. Oh, Seth's main. Oh, okay, good. He's diverting some of his probe because he was oversaturated.
Yeah, and he's getting rid of his observers. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's enough scouting for you, right?
All right. Finally decides to drop that. That Nexus.
Delayed it.
Yeah. So let's see. Unit count. There's just 5 links, 7 links, and 5 queens. 2 Void Rays and 2 Stalkers. Yep. I think Seth is fine to definitely expand. He's not going to be harassed. He has 2 Void Rays. Seth's main base gets saturated again. I think he forgot to rally up his nexus to the expansion. So that's why he's oversaturated there. So let's see. So far, the one that's doing a lot of good scouting is DarkMenace. Because Seth at this point doesn't know if there's a third. He doesn't know what tech being made. So I think it would be great if Seth could make one Phoenix that just go scout, see what the Zerg is doing. Look at that, 55 drones already for DarkMenace. Gonna saturate those 3 bases, and he's gonna be really big a few minutes from now.
Interesting. I mean, he's got some roaches out. Oh, there you go. Okay, he's making Ravengers. I see.
Mhm. And a macro hatch is being dropped there by DarkMenace. So
Look at the queens. Okay, so that's where his anti-air is coming from.
yep. Just waiting for those void rays. Did he research his void ray speed already? I don't think he did.
They look pretty quick. Or is that just how they come out?
No, yeah, it's not yet. It's even quicker
Okay.
than that. It's crazy
Oh, wow.
now. Alright, there's another scout by DarkMenace. Seeing that there's a Templar archives and research is being done. So he knows Storm is coming up soon.
Hydras are starting to come out for DarkMenace. Okay.
Yeah. Seth needs to move his probes on his main. It's oversaturated, and his third doesn't have enough probes yet. And he's supply block. Look at the supply difference. 93 supply for Protoss, 120 for Zerg.
Yeah,
So-
both economies are really kicking now, right?
Yeah, so this is the problem when you're playing against Zerg and you don't do anything to harass the Zerg. Zerg will just get bigger. Spread creep, drone up. Next thing you know, it's the swarm. Alright, look at that spread of creep by DarkMenace. Look at how many tumors are being dropped right now.
Talk about good vision.
Alright, it's crazy. Alright, let's see what.
No. Okay. Save
No,
the
I
queen.
don't think he has. Okay, his speed is done, so that's why he's confident to move around with his Zerg. I mean, with his Void Rays.
6 queens and 4 void rays. I think that's a mismatch.
Yeah. Zerg is gonna be capped real soon. Look at that, he's 170 already. Supply. At a macro game like this, it's gonna be hard to beat DarkMenace. Because Zerg is crazy.
And if you come around the other side, he's got creep everywhere.
Yeah. So he's gonna be seen right away. Look at that. I see you. Well, let's see the reaction with here. I think he's gonna take a few drones. So far, 6 drones go down. Not that bad.
Good
Ping
work by
pong
those
here.
void rays.
Yeah. This
Little
is
hit
good.
squad.
Harassing Zerg. So Zerg is defensive.
One of the void rays went down. But
Wow, so he's that's
kind
a
of trapped, right?
quite a good. Oh, he missed 2 of his void rays. They missed their extraction, man. They're probably cursing right now. Damn it! You left it. Ah, those void rays could have been saved. That was a good attack there. Actually, he got like what 20 probes? I mean drones. But then again, here comes the counter. I don't think there's a way to stop this now. There's only 4 stalkers. Oh, wait, there's 3 carriers, but I don't think that's enough. Let's see if Storm is done. Is Storm done? Oh, Storm's done. Nice. Ah, this is good. He has storm. Very nice storms. Wow, I'm surprised he only lost 3 drones, 3 probes on that. Oh yeah, I guess he doesn't have that much probe in that expansion. Alright,
Excellent
counter is
defense.
yeah, counter's being done on the 3rd, so let's see.
Tell you that
Yeah, he's gonna
overcharge.
stop this. Yeah. And those storms really help, man. Without the storms, he could have lost that already. Nice. That should even up the supply count. Look at that. Corruptors are now being made by Corruptors are out actually. It's a good counter there for DarkMenace. Question is, that creep tumor spread is insane, man. He probably has what, 45% map vision already. So what Seth need have some get out the what you call this, an observer, just sweep it off.
DarkMenace abandons his 5th.
Oh yep. Man, that group tumor is a problem, dude. He needs to make an observer. Because Zerg practically sees every move he makes. He's just waiting for that perfect time to surround. Ah. Man. Needs to get out of there. Oh wait, he can take this. Just a few. Look at that. Zerg is trying to do a surround. Man, Seth is getting stronger and stronger now without storm and air. It's gonna be a bad thing for DarkMenace if he doesn't chip away on those air units, man. Because Seth is about to be supply cap. And his mothership is being made. Is being warped in. Oh boy. Once that mothership is out, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
With
maxed
storm.
out.
Yeah. With storm, with carriers, when it's a mothership. Oh my gosh. What does DarkMenace have? He just has links. Links and corruptors, that's it. I don't think that's gonna be a good composition against an air toss like this one. The Archons are there. Storm is just gonna melt all those links. Alright, we're seeing Vipers now, which is good. Can snipe that. Oh no, the mothership is gonna be. Oh wait, I thought it was a mothership. It was a carrier on its lonesome. Alright, he needs to be on point with his storm here. He needs to feed back those Viper as well. Storm! This is not enough for DarkMenace, I think. That's a lot of air. And oh man, I think this is GG. There you go. Yeah. The composition for DarkMenace there wasn't good. He needed some Hydras there, I guess. Because Lynx and Corruptors are not gonna do it.
Yeah, I thought the Lings surrounding the storm would be good, but it's just the amount of carries he had. It just good composition for what he had.
Yep. Yeah, that's the problem. If you get the, I was playing ladder earlier, and then I got to a point where I had so much air in the mothership, and then the Zerg was just complaining because he was saying, "Hey, how do you stop air toss?" Yeah.
Everyone asked that.
Dude, don't get don't make sure you don't get the toss to go air toss that much, or to punish the toss early.
Yeah, it was that early battle, right?
Yeah,
We had the chance to kind of overtake them, but then the storms was
yeah,
right
those
on
storms
point.
were. Yep. All right, I think we're just waiting for DarkMenace to be ready. Oh man, my headphones is beeping. It's asking me to charge it. Hopefully it doesn't die out while we're casting. All right, here we go. Game 4. This is
FSL Season 2 Playoffs. FSL Season 2 Code S.
all right, guys. Let's introduce the players. On the bottom right, he's ahead 2 games. If he takes this next win, he advances to the finals, I guess. Oh, semifinals. Oh, wait, no, finals? I'm not sure. All right, the finals. That's right. So this is the player
Seth.
is.
And spawning in the top left with the triple extractor. It's the Zerg player.
DarkMenace.
All right, let's see what DarkMenace is gonna do here, because he needs to make. If he wants to stay in the, if he wants to advance to the finals. Man, that last game was really good for Seth actually. So let's see if DarkMenace does something aggressive. All right, so definitely a pull first for DarkMenace.
So far, he's played one of each race.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. Oh, that's right.
got a different build for each one, right? Or let's
Yeah,
see.
we get to see him with all 3 races.
Yeah,
Nice.
and he blocked his extractor.
I guess Seth's with the expansion right away.
He's just kidding. I guess.
If I was DarkMenace, I should have just left it there. Oh man. All right.
Still a good
It's bo-
scout, right?
Yep.
He sees the double gas early.
Then he sees that Terran is expanded, so he's not expecting any harass yet.
But he was gonna go for the extractor. Okay.
Yeah, at that point you don't want to do extractor anymore, because 2 gas for Terran or even toss is enough to start.
Yep.
All right, factory. Ooh, mines. Let's see, unit count. Wow, DarkMenace is way behind in workers. Not way behind, but he's 4 workers behind.
He did do pool first, though.
Yeah. I guess he overdid his links. Look at that. 6 links. He should have probably just made what? 4 or 2? I don't know. But then again, there's a Reaper.
4 is always the good
Yeah.
count. I mean, that's for 1 Reaper.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know if he's gonna make more. You saw the extra gas, but
And Seth's Terran is really strong actually, so it's gonna be a good battle for DarkMenace here. Well, look at that. There's a hidden structure at the bottom left. What is that? Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
starport.
Starport. It's probably launching that what you call that? Siege, air
Thinking-
siege. Yeah.
Oh, you thinking Liberators? I'm thinking he's
Yeah.
probably gonna drop some Hellions. That's what I'm
You
guessing.
think Hellions? Ah, you're right. Yep, Hellions are being made. Dun dun dun. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy damage if. Oh, it's a battle cruiser. Look at that.
Okay.
Fusion
Oh,
cores
yeah,
being
you're right.
was dropped. Oh boy.
It's getting interesting.
Yeah, I think this is a smart move for Seth here, because you don't want to make it in your base, because DarkMenace really scouts really good.
Yeah, that is
So
a
a
smart
hidden tech is really smart at this point. Because if a battle cruiser goes to anywhere of that base, man, this thing's gonna be devastating. Oh my gosh.
Let's see when he sends this scout. Well, he does have 3 queens. That is natural.
Yeah. Fusion core's done. Let's see.
But he's got to scout it, right? He's got to scout the starport. Okay, there he goes in for a scout. He's like, where is your starport? He's got to be thinking that, right?
Yeah. So he's scouting. Oh man. Look at that. Seth is scanning to see if there's any spores. This way he knows where to send the battle cruiser. Yamato's being researched. Still, the hidden tech is still hidden. Still hasn't been revealed. So this is gonna be devastating for DarkMenace. Man, without spores, it's gonna be hard, man. He's gonna lose a lot here. And I like this one. What Sev is doing is harassing on the bottom to pull all those queens down for defense. Then he's gonna put that battle cruiser on the top. And there's roaches. Ay ay ay. Well, then again, if he counters with his roaches later on, I think he can make a. He probably can even it out. Oh, he's making another one. Alright. He's deciding to, I guess, wait for that second battle cruiser. At this point, DarkMenace should be wondering why there's no third base for Terran. Oh, there's the battle cruiser. Oh man, that's gonna be hard. 4 drones already is down, and he can't do anything against it. He has to send his queens. Yeah, this battle cruiser is just gonna get away. That thing's hard to kill, man. How many queens were those? 5 queens. He needs to move that battle cruiser out. Alright, there we go.
And he kills 1 queen
My
before he.
gosh.
Yeah.
That animation looked brutal, man. He needs to move that battle cruiser. What the heck's he doing there? That thing's expensive, bro.
He's.
Oh, look at that. The battle cruiser is harassing the third.
Yeah, he's got another
Oh
one.
my gosh. Oh, this is hard, man. He's
Yeah.
gonna get ping ponged by 2 battle cruisers. Okay, the other battle cruiser is going home. Needs some repair.
Yeah, that's the smart move.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna lose this hatch. Oh nope, he's not. 4 queens to the rescue. He needs to. Terra needs to expand at this point. What is that? Oh, there. Okay, good. He's expanded. Oh, he has already a command center. He just needs to land it.
He's got another starport in his base. So
Yeah.
Looks like another
Alright.
battle cruiser. Yeah, it is. He's making more battle cruisers.
So far, 21 units lost for Zerg. Well, 51 drones against 43 SCVs. Then again, Terran is now 2 command centers being. He's gonna expand again. And look at that, his hidden starport hasn't been haven't been discovered yet.
Yeah, triple
Oh.
spores.
Look at all those spores. So
Yeah,
I guess
in the third.
that should stop the battle cruiser harass for a while,
Yeah.
unless he gets a lot of battle cruisers. So what's DarkMenace doing? He's not reacting. He's not gonna do Hydra then. Oh, he has a Spire. He's gonna go anti-air, air-to-air battle then.
Yeah.
Nice.
4 battle cruisers.
Battle cruisers are coming. He's gonna what? I think he's gonna teleport to the main base. Let's see what's up in the main base.
With Yamamoto. I mean, that's
Yeah, there's 6 queens, and then a spore there, so there's no way. All right, disruptors are being made now, and also Mutus. He needs to make a statement of those battle cruisers at this point before the heir of Zerg comes to a big mass. All right, this is good. Keep harassing. Oh, he's gonna teleport right after this one. Teleport! There you go. Where did he go? He went to the main base.
Yeah.
To the main base of Zerg. Man, this is crazy. And he's gonna lose that lair.
Big
He
snipe.
could lose a few battle cruisers here.
Looks like he'll lose at least one. Maybe 2.
Alright, he lost 2. Man, it's crazy. So hard to kill those battle cruisers. Alright, he needs to get out of there because their health are very low. So let's see.
Gotta
DarkMenace is
face him
gonna be
down.
able to snipe one of it,
Yeah.
or even 2 actually. He's gonna take another one.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, could probably take this one out. It escapes. Alright, let's see. Supply count virtually even on workers. Zerg is definitely up on supply, 140 to 120. Alright, mines, this is nice. Is he repairing his battle cruisers? I think he is.
Uh,
I don't think so. Oh yeah, it is being
No.
repaired.
is it? Didn't look like it was going up in health.
Oh yeah, it's not being repaired. He needs to repair those battle cruisers.
Hey, for the amount of damage that was done to DarkMenace, he's done a nice job catching up.
Yeah, he's still in the game. He's taking his fort. So both of them now has I guess trying to be defensive, I guess. Just power up.
DarkMenace sending out his scouts.
Man, you see that Overlord on his natural? Still there. Hasn't been killed, so he sees what's coming out of that point. Ooh, Banes. Ay, ay, ay. But there's a lot of tanks and mines, so I don't think it's gonna do that much. It's amazing how that starport is still not discovered.
Creep's bed will get there eventually.
Yeah. Alright, how many battle cruisers are out? That's 6 battle cruisers, 4 tanks, and a few marines.
And
16
Widow Mines
corrupt- yeah,
for
Widow
defense.
Mine.
You see that?
10
Don't
Widow
fly into
Mine.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's what? 16 corruptors, 9 roaches, and 12 banes. 48 links. As long as DarkMenace doesn't go down and dive to Terran's defense, I think he's fine. I think he's okay at this point. Just needs to power up, get some Vipers.
Yeah.
A creep tumor is under attack.
Alright, we're moving. Yeah, look at that. DarkMenace with his creep again. Like almost 50% of the map. Oh, the Widow Mines need to be buried! Bury, bury, bury! Oh my gosh, those connects against the Corruptors were crazy.
Good.
Oh man, I think he's gonna lose all his air here. Because those mine hits on the corruptors was crucial. Because his corruptors just went over the mines. Oh man, this is bad for DarkMenace.
It is. He does.
Yeah, because there's no way to stop this eight battle cruisers with mines. That's crazy. He's gonna lose that fourth base. He only has 4 corruptors. Oh my gosh. That was unfortunate for his the disruptors to fly over the mines.
Yeah.
Because he knew there were mines there, but I guess he didn't see the corruptors going over it. And these battle cruisers are gonna reign supreme now. But he needs to probably drop a mule and fix a few of them.
At least the one with the half a hit point, right?
Yeah. That thing's clinging for his life.
Yeah. I mean, you can't bump into anything.
One spit of a queen, it will go down. Oh, look at those mines.
I mean, those widow mines.
Oh,
watch,
those
I mean,
mines
if it goes over,
again!
it's gonna
Oh
go.
my gosh!
Okay.
Oh shoot! That's it. It's GG right there, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those mines are key. Good game. Seth takes it. He's gonna go advance to the finals.
That was a good match.
Good match. Good match. Good series, actually. That's, I guess we'll have to interview players. Let's see. I wanna ask DarkMenace on his forward observer.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can you hear us? DarkMenace and Seth.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
All right, DarkMenace, can you hear? I don't think we can hear DarkMenace. I think DarkMenace is on mute. I think you're on mute, DarkMenace.
Hello?
There you go. So hey, good series, guys. Very good series, back and forth. And it's a good thing you're as a random player, Seth, you got to play faces, which is great. I was hoping you'll do that. I mean, it will be in your favor because yeah, I think that threw off DarkMenace a little bit. So DarkMenace, how do you prepare for a random player like this?
I don't know, I just play ladder.
Just
I
play the random.
practiced with KJ sometimes, he played random against me. So,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it's hard to prepare for a random player because you don't know what build to do. So yeah, question 2. You did a Evo chamber on Seth's base. What was that for?
So I placed on the Evo chamber, so he needed, since it was so early, he had to pull the drones to waste mining time, or he'd have to, like, not deal with it.
Mhm.
And even if he killed it, Broodlings would come out and kill a few drones, which would be nice. Also, it gave me scouting, so that's why I placed it there.
Nice. Yeah, so that's what I thought too. It's more of like a forward observer Evo
Yeah.
chamber. You have a question, Sloza, for DarkMenace before we go to Seth?
Yeah. No, I thought the scouting was key. It's just a couple of
Yeah.
key engagements. With the one when you win against the Protoss, it looked like you had him, but Seth got Storm out just in time. Did you know he had Storm when you were coming in there with your big force?
Third game? Or the
Yeah.
first game?
Yeah.
I think it
The
was
third game?
Yeah, third
Well,
game with the Protoss.
I think I wouldn't have gotten to that point if I was more aggressive, because I had a lot bigger army and economy early on, because I stopped this cannon rush, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to be too aggressive.
Okay. Good job. Well played. So Seth, congratulations, man! You're going to the finals.
Yo.
Yeah.
Things are nerve wracking.
Yeah. So what did you do, man, to prepare for Zerg? Did you have a specific build in mind for each race that you're gonna pick, or
Yeah,
just
I
winged it?
mean, I think I narrowed it down to what I'm going to do for each race. And so I'm glad that I got the Terran in the end because I was preparing for that battle cruiser thing.
Yeah,
It's like,
your
oh,
your hidden starport work, because DarkMenace is so good at scouting. He will send 2
I know.
overlords.
So if I made that in the in the main base, I am 100% sure he's gonna find it. So
Yeah, that was really good strategy there to hide your battle cruiser tech.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Sloza, you have questions for Seth?
No, I thought the sky toss was really strong when it looked like Zerg was going to overtake him.
Yeah,
But
that
then,
sky toss was really good too. That was
yeah, no
Yeah,
questions.
but-
I just think their matches were well played
yeah,
on
I
both
wanted to
sides.
try the disruptor in the first game, and looked like
yeah.
it looked like it paid off.
Yep. Actually, I saw you drop Templar Archives, but you didn't research Storm, so I guess you're said, you're probably just sticking to
Well,
disruptors.
no, I made the Templar archives for the Archons.
Oh,
So
for the Archons,
yeah,
not for the Psy Storm.
because
Gotcha.
otherwise I get surrounded by lings, and that's it. That's my
Yeah.
entire army is gonna be dead.
All right.
Anyway,
Good job, man.
GG.
GG's. So I guess next series will be who?
You
Oh,
guys,
it's me.
you guys need to
All
finish
right.
your veto so we can get going.
All right.
All right. So
Alright.
casting that. Get your cameras ready. Casting that will be Seth and Sloza.
Oh, okay. Seth's turn
Alright.
to criticize me. No, just
That's
kidding.
right. All right. So get your cams ready. We're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll play the preview by DB on this match. We'll be
Alright.
back, guys.
Good luck.
Hey, during the break, guys, do your vetoes.
Oh, that's right. Pick.
All right. Our second Code S playoff game tonight features Neutrophil versus Sir Maligant. Special game here because they faced each other last season for the championship. And the winner of that was Neutrophil and Sir Maligant in second. And here we are again. Now they're facing each other in the semifinals. So only one, of course, can advance. But it's a rematch. And it's a chance for Sir Maligant to pay him back. The problem is Neutrophil is so good. And the challenge is definitely going to be for Sir Maligant. But it's not impossible. Let's look at Neutrophil real quick. He's a Protoss player in the Diamond League with an MMR of 3,800. Possibly has gone up since this was posted. He's only 15 years old, and he was our champion last season. He will be up against Sir Maligant, who is also a Protoss player in the Diamond League. Came in second last season, as I said, and looking to maybe etch out a win here if possible. He needs to, of course, in order to advance. Otherwise, he'll be in the third place game. So, without further ado, because we could talk up and down about which way this could go, but it's just, we don't know. We don't know. These are excellent players, very equally matched, and this should be fun to watch. So, good luck, Sir Maligant. Good luck, Neutrophil. May the best man win. But as always, have fun.
Alright, guys. Looks like we're ready. Seth and Sloza will be casting. You guys ready?
Yep, ready.
Yep,
Alright.
ready.
All
So
right.
the introductions are done, I suppose.
Yep, we're all set. So go for
Okay.
it, guys. This is...
Make sure players are ready. I'm going to mute and deafen our 2 players so they can't hear and they won't have any spoilers. And looks like we're ready to go. Okay. This is
FSL Season 2. Code S. FSL Season 2 Playoffs.
Did I just get exited? Alright, I think I got booted from StarCraft. Okay. I got booted. It just shut down. I think there was too much power consumed from that last game. Couldn't handle it.
The opposite of a power outage, right?
Yeah, it surged.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Let me look at the vetoes again. Our first map is Lightshade. All right. It says you cannot create a game because your status has been locked. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's still stuck in the game right now.
There was lightning outside just a second ago.
Ah, okay. I think I was just notified that we spotted a lightning outside, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but it was more focused on the StarCraft app, so I doubt it. Because everything else is running still. Yeah. Let me know when the game has finished loading and it exits, so I can create it again.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, how are you, Sloza?
Good, thanks. It's been a good night for StarCraft, so good
I'm
match
sure-
before this.
I'm sure you've you know what it's like to play in playoffs. It's a little different from regular season games. It's a little bit more, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, nerve-wracking is you wouldn't think it would be, but it is.
Yeah, you
right?
think, I come in here thinking, all right, you know what, we're just gonna have a good game, just like how we usually play. It's just nice and relaxed. But then your adrenaline starts kicking in, and you start sweating, and your palms are kind of moist, right? So
Well, hopefully it's a big relief for you now, right? You can just kind of
yeah, you say that,
relax.
but it's the same every time, right? I
Yeah.
still remember playing my first few ladder games ever, and I remember just playing a ladder game gets the same anxiety, right? And every time you play on a game that matters, that anxiety never leaves.
Yeah, if you're a competitive person, though, that's gonna happen, right? That's the
Yes.
same way I play StarCraft is the same way I play volleyball or football or whatever.
Ladder games. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I get the same kind of like excitement, right? You're competitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
unlike other physical sports, you can will your way to win to victory, right? You can force, by physically, um, like really giving your all. But in StarCraft, you can't. You can't just up your physical game. Everything is so mental.
Well, that's true. Still
Alright.
feels the same though. All right, here we go.
All right, so we have our game set up. Sorry, out closed. Race up. Okay. Unless Neutrophil decides that he wants to play Terran, let's give him a chance. All right, there we go. Boom. So I think everybody's in a party there needs to be. Okay, good. All right, let's try this again. Take two. Hopefully my this is
FSL Season 2 Code S. FSL Season 2 Playoffs.
all right. Here we go. This is our second semifinal game of the night. Our observer is KJ Freedom. I'm here joined by Sloza. We're introducing our players on the top left. We have the green Protoss. He is
Sir Maligan.
Okay. And spawning in the bottom right, it's our purple toss.
Neutrophil.
so this is Lightshade, the first pick by Neutrophil. In terms of vetoes, Neutrophil vetoed Submarine. I'm guessing it's because it's such a small map, quick rush distance, right? He wants to be able to react and play defense well. And Sir Maligant vetoed Romanticide. So the maps aside, looks like Sir Maligant is opting for a Forge first. And, it's spotted by Neutrophil. He follows the probe right away and drops a Forge on his own. Right? This is actually a good way to defend a committed cannon rush, to drop your own, so it stops the cannons from advancing. So Sloza, have you ever played Protoss extensively?
Extensively, but I tell you, he pulled a lot of probes, and one thing he did was block his ramp, which is a smart move,
Yep. So you
I'm
can't
getting-
advance anymore.
Yeah.
But it's Sir Maligant is not done. He's still putting a proxy pylon down at the natural. The probe is still on the main base, running around, regenerating his shield, and seeing as a cyber, nothing too out of the ordinary, except it's blocked off, so he can't run out now. But this is a good way, to just keep a tab on what Neutrophil's doing. At the same time, Neutrophil's doing the same thing on the other side, except he sees that there's no cyber yet for Sir Maligant, right? So let's see if Sir Maligant drops an expansion first. Looks like he's going to drop another gate. There it is. There's an expansion. There's a battle here in the middle of the map.
The
but they're
first
just gonna
battle.
disengage. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like PvP matchups because anything, there's so many openings and both kind of, well,
Yeah.
one's more of the aggressive cannon that didn't quite happen, and then the other one makes a cannon, so they're kind of even right now, right? Wouldn't you think?
I think Sir Maligant. Well, I was gonna say that Sir Maligant had his expansion up, so unless Neutrophil drops his own, right, he's gonna start falling down. But he does, so you're right. They're just gonna be even right now. He does spot that proxy pylon, and so he replaces it with another proxy pylon in the middle of the map, middle of the right side. I mean, but yeah, PvP, right? There's so many different builds out there. You could either open with a Robo, right? You can open with Twilight. You can open with a Stargate, and all three of those openings are very valid, right? Now, one of the things that you have to make sure is you don't die to some early adept, a double adept harass, and those are the things that in PvP if they get the two adepts past your initial line of wall, right, you're gonna lose a lot of probes. And since it's a mirror matchup, you're really way behind.
Yeah, it looks like the threat is over. He's breaking down his pylon on his ramp. We can start
Yeah, sends
moving
out a
around.
scouting hallucination, sees that the expansion is already up, um, and also sees that there's a Stargate. So let's see what Neutrophil does in response. So there's a harass. He's probably gonna lose. Okay, good. Good thing he pulled out in time because one more volley of those two units would have killed that stalker. So it just runs back. Shields are gonna regenerate, but the hull damage is permanent. It's not a team game where a teammate SCV can repair you back.
Yeah. Yeah, look, he's got a proxy pylon of his own up in the top right.
Yeah, so there's an Oracle on the way. See if Neutrophil has a. Oh yes, he already has shield battery in place, and there's a Dark Shrine. Now the
Is
Oracle will probably scout that though.
is that
Let's
enough
see.
shield battery to hold off Oracle over your probe
Yeah,
line?
so if you only have one Oracle, when it shoots a probe, it cannot kill it in time because the shield battery will keep healing it. So they're just depleting the energies from each other. So if you really want to be able to kill a probe, you need to bring two. So one volley from those two oracles will be able to kill it. So usually what you can do here is instead of using your shield energy that way, you can drop a stasis ward. And if you get lucky and they're not paying attention, you can freeze all of those probes instead, right? That's more effective than trying to use your beams to gun down those probes. And you're never going to be able to kill it with a shield battery.
That's good defense by Neutrophil with that.
Yep.
Nothing lost, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, so they're still neck to neck. It's a small supply advantage for, well, as I say that, Neutrophil overtakes them. But oh, look at this! There's a fleet beacon on the way and more void rays. So he's really gonna be committing more on air. It's gonna be an air toss. At the same time, Neutrophil is marching across the map with some stalkers, zealots, and an immortal. So I don't think that's enough because the void rays can just do a prismatic alignment and kill all of the stalkers, and that's it, right? The void rays will kill everything else. There is a DT though, and I don't think. Well, a cannon just warped in,
Okay.
just in time. Oh my goodness, that was really close, and that's not gonna get through because it's gonna get killed as soon as it gets seen. That's a wasted tech. So now, well, there's more zealots being charged. I mean, I don't think he can break this anymore. So you don't have enough stalkers to take care of the two void rays. Actually, 3 void rays now. And at the same time, well, both of them are taking their third, right? Sir Maligant's a little bit earlier. He's still gonna try to do it. There's a prismatic alignment. It's focusing on the stalkers. 2 stalkers go down already. There's a third one, and there's a fourth, and there's not enough here anti-air. And now the void rays are just gonna chase down these immortals. Well, actually, gonna take care of the zealots first.
But the zealots are killing some probes.
Yeah, I mean, because the extra damage. Ooh, there's more stalkers, but there's still a shield battery there, and you're not gonna be able to break that. Now, there are 4 probes that died. Good thing he had a cannon there, so look, the cannon will be able to take care of it. I think with a shield battery, yes, I'll take care of it. But now, full-on carrier production, and he can support this because he's really saturated on his natural. He's just gonna move over his probes down, and he's gonna have a good economy already. And Neutrophil does not have an answer for the air right now. I mean, Blink is starting, right? It's nice to have Blink to snipe the carriers when they're low in numbers. But once you start getting to 6, 7 carriers, you're not trading out very well.
Yeah,
pretty much.
we've seen that in previous games, right?
Yeah, it's the carriers, the DPS of the carriers is just crazy. Especially with the +1 that's about to finish for the air units. Right, he's gonna find the third. And so let's see if Sir Maligan reacts fast enough to be able to save this. Yes, he does. He sees it. He needs to bring all his units down. And, well, Sir Neutrophil really got scared and just recalled out because he knows and he's aware that there's a big fleet out there already. So, alright, so the hidden pylon is gone. He found it. But I don't think Sir Maligan was planning on doing a lot of warpins anyway, because I think he's fully committed to air now. More shield batteries are on the way. Blink is about to finish, and I think Sir Neutrophil is transitioning to be able to address the air problem. And I think he's gonna start to get Fleet Beacon. There it is. He's gonna try to get Tempests, and Tempests are a good answer to carriers. Now, you need to make sure that you have enough though, because if you only have a couple or a few, and there's a big fleet of carriers, that's really it's not gonna help you. All right, so here's a Stalker hit squad. He's gonna focus down that one Artosis pylon. I think he gets it and depowers all of those buildings
There's
down there.
one left, right? Oh yeah, okay.
So he replaces it. There is a War Prison posturing in the north and is making its way in now. Sir Maligan should have already spotted this, and there's a big warp in of Zealots. I think that's gonna be enough to take care of that cannon. At the same time, Sir Maligan is going to attack the third. So this is going to be a two-prong approach here. Actually, the carrier is going to take care of the Zealots up north, while his other troops are going to be able to take care of this third. So I think Sir Maligan is in a very good position, right? He just needs to take care of this third. He kills a lot of probes in the process, and he can just back off and wait to get a critical mass of air units, right? He wasted a lot of DPS on that one assimilator. I think he just needs to back off. Get that Nexus and just back off. And like they said, if you're ahead, get way more ahead. And I think he's posturing to take his fourth while continuing carrier production. Here are the Tempests, right? There's two now, but there are there's only 4 carriers. So I think that might be okay at this point.
With the splash damage of the Archons, those are good against air, right?
The thing is, the interceptors fly so fast, so that we have a pause here. 1 sec. I think his adrenaline level is going way up. He needs a minute to take a breather. I think I would have done the same thing earlier, except I probably would lose my momentum. But so the Archons underneath, I think they're effective if things are clumped up, right? And you can shoot down. All right, so let them resumed. But since they're moving so fast, the interceptors are killing you faster than you're killing the interceptors. All right, so he reveals a Tempest, and I think Sir Maligan is just gonna go home and say, you know what, I'm gonna get shot by this Tempests, and they can take down a carrier pretty quick, right? Because they do bonus damage to massive units. So Neutrophil does have his third on the 3 o'clock location, so he did lose that other one, but it's okay because he had that other one still. But here's a mothership coming up. Right, so at this point, Sir Maligan is ahead. I'd like to see him do continue to upgrade his air. So here's a micro on the Zealots, just kind of harassed, but he's gonna take it to the main. But it doesn't matter now because there's air units, right? So it's just gonna lose these set of units. These are only mineral. It's a mineral dump anyway, so the important commodity right now is gas. So make sure you don't lose your gas units. More Tempests are on the way. Now, I haven't seen Sir Maligan make any more carriers, and I think he's transitioning to supplement his force with ground units now, right? He's upgrading Blink. So, Sir Maligan is ahead, but, it's not over, right? Neutrophil's pretty good at these situations. He has good control. worker count. He's way ahead of Sir Malagant. But let's see. Let's see what Sir Malagant can do with this with these units. I think going this side, he's gonna be able to find that other base. And if he bursts it down, he can destroy it quickly and then get out of there. Right? Because I think Neutrophil is kind of out of position. He's too far down south. But he has to go now. But you know what? He backs up. He's like, let me drop down a robo, get more upgrades.
Waiting for his mothership. I think that's probably the
Right.
smart move.
That's true. So he went back and to regroup with the mothership, and then he's gonna go together. Now Neutrophil does have observers, and yeah, so Sir Malkin does not have a robo yet, so he cannot shoot down Neutrophil's observers. All right, that's a lot of tempests already, and I think that's enough to start make good work on these other capital ships that Sir Malkin has. And because of the here we go. So let's see if he can take that base really quickly and then exit. Right, just DPS that thing down and then get out of there, and then you'll be in good shape. Right, you don't need to engage. You just needs to, because if you stay longer, the Tempest can just shoot you from so far away, and that's they're going to take out your capital ships really quickly. All right, so he does. That's a good move. He's just going to run away. He is behind in supply, but he does have a bank. He needs to start using it. Neutrophil starts making his own carriers. So let's see. I mean, what is Sir Malgan's plan here? Right?
Yeah, he is supply blocked right now.
Yeah.
Neutrophil slowly pulling ahead.
So Neutrophil replaced that fourth base down at 6 o'clock. So he did lose 11 workers, but he could absorb that loss, right? Even then, he's still 20 supply ahead, and Sir Malgan's not making. Oh, there you go. There's one Tempest, two Tempests, in fact, and more Stargates. Right now, he's adding in his observers, and that way, if he can take out the observers from Neutrophil, that mothership will reign supreme there. Well, actually, it'll be shot down real quick by these Tempests, but it'll buy him a moment to be able to dish out so much damage cloaked, right? So let's see. Neutrophil is getting his own mothership. I guess we're getting into supreme late game here. First game of the...
Just blinked into his natural, killing probes.
There is a blink. Right. So I think this was just a way to... He's just throwing these units away because he wants to replace them with a little bit more effective units.
So we'll kill probes while you're at it, right?
Yeah, get something out of it instead of just killing it yourself. Right. This way, it severely slows down a lot of these upgrades, and actually it's going to be even more if he doesn't put a pylon there, if he doesn't realize it. Right. So there it is. There's the pylon, 3 actually. But there it is. There's the battle. It picks off one Tempest. It's going to be the second one, but not enough. I think he might just need to back up here. Oh, he is targeting the observers here. So I think he's gonna blink under these units, but the thing is there are a lot of ground units for Neutrophil as well. So we're almost supply capped for both players. So Malagan's making 3 Tempests at a time. So this is gonna be a big engagement, right? Who's going to win out here? He's gonna blink down. No, Archons are in position. So let's see. There's the battle. Everything's trying to shoot down the interceptors, and I think Sir Malagan's losing so much DPS by going back and forth here.
And he gets the mothership.
Yeah, he loses the mothership as well. And I think he needs to attack with the Stalkers to give his air fleet some time to get out. And you know what? He lost a lot of units there. I think his indecision there cost him a lot. Now more Tempests are coming. More Warpins are, more Stalkers. Now, if he can wipe out these Archons, he can blink under these capital ships and, pick them off one at a time. But our purple Protoss backs off a little bit. think he's waiting. He starts his research on the Tempest upgrade. And I think that's gonna help him siege these buildings. But let's see. So I think he can blink under here and start focusing down these carriers one at a time, but he does not. He's scared about those Archons. Another mortar ship. Oh, here's a good harass by Sir Maligan. This is one of the things that Sir Maligan does really well is, misdirection. Right? While you're fighting somewhere, he's gonna go harass somewhere else. And he does need to harass now though, before the main fleet comes in. Or before all of these
Static defenses. Yeah, that's a lot of static.
And so there it is. He blinks in. There is a DT down there though, so I'm not sure if he has detection. And I think the DT is enough to wipe out all of these units. Those are slow warpins. Oh, and here goes. This is somewhat of a base trade territory. Our green Protoss is attacking at 3 o'clock, while the purple Protoss is attacking on the other side of the map. And so let's see who can destroy things faster. Now, Sir Maligan is a little bit more mobile because of the Blink Stalkers. I think he can destroy these buildings and blink down and just keep going much faster than Neutrophil. So let's see what happens. Oh, he does decide to recall.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the time. Oh, he's still moving. Alright, so he's under it, but he's losing so many units. I think. Alright, this is the second time in this game where he does a move command as opposed to an attack move, and he lost a lot of army. And I think those two will cost him this game because I think Neutrophil is in a critical mass now, and I don't think Sir Maligan has enough resources to be able to amass an army to contest this. Right? He also
the supply difference, really changed on just
he also has these upgrades for the Tempest, and now it can destroy these buildings really, really quickly. You see how fast those buildings fell?
Yeah, they're shooting fireballs now.
Yeah. I can hear him saying Hadouken. Alright, so he blinks forward, tries to pick off attempts, but Neutrophil, all he has to do is turn around. I think he has enough here. But you know what? He says, I'm ahead, I destroyed your base. But you know what? They destroyed each other's bases. And I think he's not sure whether he has enough in the army. So, to be safe, he backs off. He does have more Tempests. And if we look at the unit count, yes, purple Protoss has 12 Tempests, right? While the green Protoss only has 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the unit supply is really more so Stalkers for green Protoss right now, and I don't think that's enough at this stage of the game. You can't rely on Stalkers anymore as your main beefy army, right? You're gonna have to start transitioning out of there.
Sir Maligan is researching Storm. Is Storm a good counter to what Neutrophil is?
Yeah, no, Storm is not a good counter for what Neutrophil has, right? Because what's good for Storm is something that's really stacked, number one, and number two, that they don't have a lot of health. Well, Tempests and Carriers have enough health to withstand a few storms and still be able to live and wipe out your army. Storms will be effective against things like Void Rays, right, if they're stacked up, and of course against Zerg squishy units like Hydras. And so I think at this point, Sir Maligan is so far behind, and Neutrophil is aware of it, and he's just taking all the expansions because he knows.
He's got half the map.
It, right?
Yeah, and expansion on Sir Maligan's half of the map.
Because I think if he attacks any one of these outlying bases already, he can just counter on the other side, right? And there's many more bases for you to kill, right, than you have. So, I think this is going to be a tough uphill battle for Sir Maligan. Now, if he does have a perfect engagement where he wipes out the army and he still has a good standing army, he can possibly turn the tide. But I think at this point, Neutrophil is even throwing away his Archons now because he says, I need more air units. I'm going to donate my Archons, but before I do that, let me see if I can pick off more probes. And so right after that, he makes 4 more Void Rays, a mothership, Oh, that's pretty interesting with the Void Race, but I think it's good to round out his army. All right, so here's a harass, like what I'm talking about. So Maligan is going to attack. Let's see if Neutrophil does a counter, or no, he's indecisive, so he just stays back. He gives up that base. So there's still a window here for Sir Maligan. More Void Rays. So if I'm Protoss and I start seeing more Void Rays like this, that's where Storm would be handy. So he does have Storm. So here it is. Here's a big engagement. He needs to fight though. He needs to fight because he's just gonna. Oh, there's a nice Storm, right? Right on the Void Race. This is what I'm talking about. Another Storm, but he has enough army. He can blink under that and start picking off those air units. There is one Immortal that's not really gonna help in the fight, but this is a good control by Sir Maligan. He blinks under, starts focusing on those air units while the Tempests shell from far. And there one Immortal is trying to take down. There's really nothing in here that the Immortal will be good for. There's a good Storm, and the Tempests are still shelling from far away. And yeah, these Stalkers are actually doing a lot of work here, right? Alright, so he backs up because there's more Zealots. But you know what? That's not a bad fight in considering where you're standing. He is now 50 supply down, but he needs to start making units here. So he starts making carriers again. And I think if Neutrophil just counters right now before Sir Maligan amasses a big enough army again, right? Because you're ahead. You don't want to wait until you're supply capped and he's supply capped, and then you lost your advantage, right? So I think, it's hard. It's easy to say that as a caster. It's hard to have that feel while you're playing the game, whether now is the time to attack, counter, or not. Zealots are trying to do a run by, but meets the main force of Sir Maligan. And we continue. All right, so here's the move out for Neutrophil, right? It's in the middle of the map. I think he's gonna go due west. He's gonna run into Green Protoss's army. That is a lot of Void Rays, but I think he doesn't have any Storms anymore. You're gonna need Storms against that. Yeah, that Void Ray is just gonna take down that Nexus really fast. He should cancel all those other buildings as well. Tempests are focusing down on the mothership. I think he's gonna get with one more volley, and there it is. And at the same time, the Void Rays activate their prismatic alignment, and I think it destroyed all of the Stalkers underneath. And I think this is it.
That's a lot
so
of
Maligan
air.
doesn't have enough. Yeah. The Void Ray transition was good, but Sir Maligan didn't keep up with Storms and keep making Templar High Templars to counter it, right? The initial one that he made were perfect because it helped him kind of win that battle down south, but then after he lost it all, he didn't remake it, and I think that's gonna cost him this game. He had that window there. There's GG. It's a good game for game one in our semifinals.
That was for me a complicated air game.
Yeah, also complicated to control, right?
Yeah,
There's a lot
I
of
bet.
units. So let's see. I'm gonna go to game number 2. This is now Sir Maligan's map pick. Although knowing Sir Maligan, he doesn't really care which map. I think he just picks randomly. But we're gonna be playing in our new map this ladder season, and I think it's pronounced Jagannatha or Jagannatha. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Jagannatha, I don't know.
Jagannatha. There's a double N there, so I don't know if the stress is somewhere there.
Uh-huh.
Alright, hope it's a good first game. So Neutrophil is saying, can we just do a rush game every time because I can't do long macro games. Alright. Players ready? Okay. Let's do this. Again, this is
FSL Season 2 Code S. FSL Season 2 Playoffs.
all right. Again, we have our on the top right. We have our green Protoss. He is
Sir Maligan.
Okay, and spotting in the bottom left. It's our confident Protoss.
Neutrophil.
and we have our observer, KJ Freedom, and we have Sloza here casting with me. My name is Seth, and here are the same probe timing for Scout. So they meet in the middle of the map. I think Neutrophils was just a tad earlier, but they're gonna get there. He's gonna be able to identify that it is a Forge first again. He puts in a GG right below it. And I think Sir Maligan is going to build. No, he's trying to hide, but ooh, he's gonna wall himself in, and he's gonna make a. Oh, this is gonna be it's gonna be a tough hold here. Let's see how Neutrophil handles it. So the probes are frantically trying to destroy the pylons, but it's behind the wall here. And he probably shouldn't have canceled that yet, because now, I think he messed up. He shouldn't have canceled that yet. Or if he wanted to be able to not let it finish, he should have canceled it and remade it right away. And I think that cost him his opportunity here for a good cannon rush, because he just needed to let that one cannon finish, right?
Yeah.
Right, because I think if that cannon goes up, it's in range, from that one pylon. And I think that other forge, and he can push the cannons down south. And I don't think so here's Sir Maligan going to try again. He's gonna hide it down there. So Neutrophil is unaware. He's not even making a unit.
Is that a full block off in his?
Yes, and he can't do anything about it. So he's gonna need to try to take out. Right, he's gonna try to take out those pylons as soon as possible, but I don't think that's enough time before these cannons will finish. Now, defensive cannons is on the way, but that might be in range here, because oh no, that is a pylon, so never mind. So I think this is a failed attempt. I think you should just need to go plan B now, right? Put down your Nexus and take your. Well, he already did take his gases, but he is gonna lose. What is that? 200, 350. Yeah, 350 minerals. So it does slow down Neutrophil, but now Warp is on the way. Stalkers are out already. So it's very dangerous to take your Nexus now, because there is a proxy Stargate.
And he's going across the map. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
that was a lot of resources spent. Let's see what you got.
So he's gonna be met by one Stalker, which is not enough. He's gonna need to chrono a second one here, and keep that Nexus to buy time. But I think Neutrophil is gonna ignore that. He's gonna see if he can push up the map, and he needs to run that one Stalker back. And he's not chronoing another Stalker. He's gonna have to pull probes here. And so Neutrophil can just run back. And I think if he just camps up there, no, he's gonna lose more probes. And his only hope here now is he's not making another Stalker. Right, you need two Stalkers here.
He doesn't have the money for it right now.
Yeah, I guess he does not, right? So, where do we stand here? A cannon is about to finish, so that'll keep him safe, but at what cost, right? A Void Ray is coming up. So Void Ray will fly across the map, and I'll go to the main base here, and let's see what he can get done.
And he's down 5 workers. So that was a good counter.
Well, you know what? His Nexus is up. So as long as he can survive this next aggression by Neutrophil, right? And I think this Void Ray attacking the main base of Neutrophil will keep him at bay. He's gonna have to make. Well, he actually is pulling his Void Rays. So, all right. So here's the aggression by Neutrophil. Our green Protoss needs to actually go. He's setting up some shield batteries, but you know what? You need to go so that this will keep him off your back, right? And he's gonna elevator these units up. It's gonna do a lot of damage in the main base. There's really only one stalker, and that's not enough. But here's the Void Rays. The Void Rays are coming in. He's attacking the natural. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, he does a prismatic alignment on the cannons, which is good.
There's the recall.
Yep. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Keeps them off his back. Now he can run back. He needs to run back because he's gonna lose Void Ray. Alright. So but you know what? That was worth it because it kept him off his back. So more Void Rays are coming. More Warpins on the other side of the map for Neutrophil, and I think that's enough to do damage. But he needs to keep harassing with that Void Ray because otherwise Neutrophil will just keep warping on the other side of the map, which you don't want, right? Yeah, that's 4 Void. Yeah, so he recalls the 2 Void Rays, and I think you should just target that thing. But it's not fast enough, is it?
No.
All right, so let's see. Prismatic aligned. I think that's good enough because you're not gonna be able to. All right, it's good micro by Neutrophil, right? So he's able to pick up all of the low health stalkers and be able to run away. So at the same time, buys Sir Malignant some time here, and he's making more Void Rays, and I think he's gonna start sieging the natural again because he has shield batteries there. Right? There it is. Let's see what he gets done here. So shield batteries replenishes all the other 2 Void Rays already. He needs more. There's a 4th Void Ray. So just kind of staying back here. So what he needs here, I think that's enough stalkers to one-shot your Void Ray. So I think, the gig is up. I think you need to just go back home. If any type of push you do, he's just gonna blink underneath. I don't know if he has blink. Does he have blink? Yes, he does. Have blink.
Yep.
He blink underneath and then focus down a Void Ray. Because it won't have enough time for the shield batteries to repair it. What you could do here is make a Tempest instead, so you can shell from afar and just keep the Void Rays under.
Yeah, it does keep him at home, so at
Yeah,
least it's doing that.
Alright, so it's an Archon. Alright, so the Stalkers are moving forward. There's the move. There's a Prismatic Alignment. Shoos away the Stalkers, not before it kills 1 shield battery. And so he's gonna see if he can pick off a pylon here. So he runs back. So a pylon for a shield battery, supply box, Neutrophil. Here's the Warp Prism. He's gonna try to do more harassment here, but
It is, but he's supply block. That was a good pickup, right? Just in time.
Alright, you know what? That's a lot of units already. I think these are adepts, and they can just stay behind the mineral lines outside the reach of the cannon and then take her. And I think this is it. He blinks underneath. He's going to take out 1 Void Ray. He's going to probably take out another one. I think he did an F2 there, but I think this should do it. He lost 9 more probes. He did take out 4 probes, but he's 30 supply behind.
And he's still losing probes. Right there.
Yeah, I mean, he has 9 probes behind now, but thing is, the quality of army um, is much, much better. He's gonna lose his. It's much better for Neutrophil, and now Sir Maligan's gonna lose his Stargate here, and the tech advantage that he had with that Stargate is gonna be gone.
And he's down a base too.
Yeah, and well, the third base for Neutrophil is coming online soon. Loses 12 more. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? He's only 4 workers behind. And this is what's he's gonna lose this one Void Ray. And I think that's it. I mean, in terms of advantages, he doesn't have any more. There are Morgals here. Yeah, I mean, shield overcharge on the shield battery would be great here, and it's great. It's a good use, but it's not that good, right? This is a lot of army. He even depowers all of these cannons, so with the Guardian Shield helping him. Oh, there's a misfire by Neutrophil, but it doesn't really matter. I think there's too much here. There's the GG force. Alright, it's up 2-0.
Yeah, you're right. That window with that cannon at the very beginning, that one pylon.
Yeah, I think
that one pylon kind of turned the tide a little bit.
if he kept that one pylon, or because I think he didn't want to be blocked in, that's why he canceled it. But if you just cancel it and remake it right away, right, just so that to let the cannon finish, and then cancel it later again, right? The whole idea there with that build is to get one cannon up, and I think he missed that window. But I think he had that planned. Just too bad that it didn't come into fruition. Oops, the wrong guy. So we have our third game. Make sure the players are ready. They don't need to go to the bathroom or anything. Alright. This is where match point. Neutrophil's a scary player, and I'm gonna have to play him tomorrow if he wins here, and it's not gonna be an easy task. This is
FSL Season 2 Code S. FSL Season 2 Playoffs.
Alright, let's introduce our players here. We have on the bottom left, down 0-2, our green Protoss. He is
Sir Maligan.
And spawning in the top right, up 2-0, it's our red Protoss.
Neutrophil.
Alright, so 3 games in a row, it's a Forge opening. So let's see what kind of adjustment he's going to make here. Right, it's an early scout by Neutrophil again. It's a pylon scout, so that's why he's getting there much faster. Sir Maligan is waiting to drop the Forge before he heads with his probe. So it's a Forge and Gateway opening. So let's
Slightly
see.
different SimCity, right? He's not blocking off his ramp.
I wonder what he's planning here, because Probe is making its way all the way around down south and it's trying to attack these rocks, but I don't know what he's trying to do here. This is match point. I think he's gonna cannon from down there in the ledge and then move up, but it's pretty late. Now, Neutrophil is making his own, and they both drop down a cyber. But you know what? That's kind of out of the, far enough that Neutrophil's not going to see that. I wonder if he's going to do the Void Ray push from here. And the thing is, Well, you know what? I mean, even though he invested on a forge, it also made Neutrophil invest on his forge. And I think Neutrophil is trying to proxy his Stargate as well. And I think they're both doing that. And this is going to be a funny game where they both proxy Stargates. Right? So there is a Stargate for both of them. This is going to be funny. So there is a shield battery for Red Protoss in the main base.
Who's closer? Looks like advantage to Sir Malekith, maybe? He's a little bit closer to the base.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see now how much can you multitask here in defending and attacking at the same time. So Malekith scouts that is fully walled in, so he can't go up there. And he's like, you know what, that's fine. I know that you're not expanding, but he doesn't know that there is a Stargate on his side of the map as well. And it's being chronoed. A Void Ray is being chronoed. Let's see if Sir Malekith does the same. He's not chronoing it. And yeah, this is gonna be unit control here. You know, from the past two games, right? That they've been pretty much it's pretty much good games, but really the difference is that Neutrophils is a little bit more refined in terms of his unit control and unit composition. There is a second Stargate here, though. All right, so here we go. The Void Ray comes in. That one Stalker is not enough. Prismatic alignment kicks in. I think if he takes care of that one pylon. All right, so let's see. The Void Ray of Neutrophil is actually going as well. And you know what? There's no defense here. While... Oh my, this is going to be a funny game now.
Yeah.
Now, who will win out? There are two Void Rays here. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, he's recalling the two Void Rays to defend. And I think he shoos them away. So I don't know who's ahead or who's behind. You're gonna need to drop
Sir
down.
Malekith is up by 4 probes.
Okay, and then he does have a second Stargate.
And a second Stargate, yeah.
Yeah. But he's not using the second one right now. Ooh. So that's a quick prismatic alignment. I think you can chase this. No. He's going to run back. He is going to make shield batteries of his own. So, I don't know. This is tough to call. I don't know who's ahead. Now, if Neutrophil's base here comes fully online, then he's going to pull ahead of here. In the meantime, he makes his second Stargate. Neutrophil does, and
Like Sir Malekith, he's got two Void Rays coming out of his proxy.
Yeah. There he goes. There's some more harassment here. I think if he can clear out these buildings, because there's nothing here, and he's gonna run back to those. Yeah, that's not enough. He's gonna have to run back here, and at the same time, Sir Malekith is doing a lot of work on the other side of the map. Neutrophil does recall his armies, though. Well, 3 Void Rays. He's gonna run back to his shield battery back there. And it's gonna save that one. No, it does not.
No.
Close. You know what? We can start. So, like I said, right? It's close right now, but once Neutrophil really saturates that second base, right? Double the income, double the production. So more. This is a Void Ray shield battery fight here. Right, you see, the only thing I see in the production tab are 2 Void Rays and 2 shield batteries at a time for both players. So, but the difference is that Neutrophil does have another base. He needs to run back before he loses. He's gonna lose that one Void Ray because of the prismatic alignment. And yeah, so that's really costly here. So I don't know. I mean, this is a weird game. Alright, so now he is mining on his second base and his expansion. I think he just needs to hang there. This is gonna be tough to break out. And the funny thing is that Sir Maligan thinks he's ahead. That they're even because he doesn't have an expansion. He doesn't think that Neutrophil has an expansion, and he doesn't know that he already does, and he's mining. So I think so you can start. You can slowly start seeing the supply pulling ahead for Neutrophil because of the income that he has. All right, here's the first Matic alignment. The first one goes first for Sir Maligan. He takes out 2 really quickly. Takes out that cannon as well, and the stalkers. And I think if he takes out that one, well, no, he's focusing down on the pylons. And I think if he takes out the pylons, takes out all of these structures, he can actually start making a push here. Neutrophil recalls the rest of his army back to his main base to save it. So Sir Maligan backs off to his all of these shield batteries. All of these buildings are depowered.
And
I think if he just starts poking at this right now, he's falling behind. He's way saturated in his main, but he does take his expansion. There we go. That's a good fight by Sir Maligan. And there's another first Matic alignment. It's now target. Now he starts to run back. Oh, that overcharge really won that battle there. Now he's gonna have to run back. He needs more Void Rays. So you know what? If he gets his expansion up, transfers his probes, I think he might be okay. Because Sir Neutrophil cannot put any more pressure, I don't think. Well, now that the stalkers are leaving, he might be able to. I think he's going to use the stalkers to supplement his siege. But now he finds out that there is more Void Rays down here. Now he can't fight that. Run back. Yeah. That second base is really paying off for Neutrophil, right? He's really reaping the benefits of an economic advantage here. He's powering back the structures again. There we go. No, nice pick off. I think if you just start picking off these buildings, keep the pressure on. But you know what? He's
the
losing
Oracle.
something. Oh, that is just an Oracle. Okay, I thought.
But he killed a lot of probes. Look at the probe count.
Probes. Oh my goodness. Neutrophil is basically double amount of probes. But you know what? It's not over yet because these Void Rays, he can actually siege it from a little bit and make sure he runs back before the other Void Rays come in. Now run back. You can't fight this here. Or if you want to prismatic align now. No, run back. Kill the Nexus. Don't chase that. It's not. You're not gonna catch it anyway. Alright. Okay, I think he wants to protect his Stargates. And if he just goes to the main base now and attacks, right? He's gonna sacrifice the Stargate. Okay, so let's see. All right, so that recall basically gives away the fact that he does have another base. Now he is gonna lose his main. He's gonna lose a lot of buildings in the main. So this might give Sir Maligan a window here. He needs to destroy. Right, actually, if he just keeps killing these pylons, he'll be supply blocked, and Sir Neutrophil cannot make more units, even though he has money.
Yeah, that's a good move.
He does not have money. So let's see here. He can recall actually. So
where though?
Yeah, he needs to recall back home because he needs to save his main base or natural.
Right.
Recall now. No. You don't want to lose that. Because you already done the damage you need to do.
Yep.
There it is. There's the recall. And alright, but you know what? What is the count here? We have 7 Void Rays against 9, but he does have Stalkers to boot. Now he can siege this from a little bit far away, right? Crawl up those shield batteries. There it is. There's the shield batteries. Back up a little bit. First Mac alignment. Here's the battle. But you know what? There's so many Void Rays for Neutrophil, and I think the critical mass is already there, and I think a lot. That's it. Cannot produce any more Void Rays. These Void Rays now for Neutrophil will rule the sky, or at least protect his 2 bases until he can remake. He does have shield batteries there to run back to regenerate shields now. But I think that's it. I mean, Sir Maligan doesn't even have Warp Gate. You know, Neutrophil still has his Stargate. He's still making 2 Void Rays at a time, but you know, there's a point now where there's just too many Void Rays, and that one prismatic alignment can take out a building quickly. But you know what? He was indecisive. He wasn't sure whether to take out that pylon or the shield battery. The stalkers are just trying to poke there, but you know, he's more than twice the army supply here of Sir Maligan. So I think Neutrophil can just take care of that expansion base, and that would be it. But instead, he is focusing on the pylons. Yeah, Sir Maligan can't fight this, and this should be it. This is GG. Congratulations,
Yeah, that was a
Neutrophil.
interesting game, huh? Yeah, that was very entertaining.
Let's bring in our players and see some of these two. Alright, can you guys hear us? Oh, it's like
Yep, I hear you.
Neutrophil, can you hear us? I think you're muted and you've deafened yourself. There you go. Alright, good game, guys. We have a
Alright,
few
good game.
questions. So, Sir Maligan, I think you had that window there when you did a cannon rush, and you blocked off with 3 pylons, but then you canceled that 1 pylon.
Yeah, that was a mistake actually. That was-
Yeah, so did you plan that out? I mean, you plan to use that at some point in the series?
You mean the cannon rush?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that specific play. The
Yep,
blocking off with the
definitely.
3 pylons.
Yep, I did actually. That was a misclick. Actually, stupid canceled pylon. What the heck?
Also, I noticed that you did Forge opening all 3 times. Is there a
Yeah,
reason for that?
yeah, because I don't want to go too long games, man. I mean, the first game was too tiring. Doing macro game with Neutrophil is just pointless. I mean, I can do macro, but I'm not that good at macro against Neutrophil. So you know what? I said, you know what? Let's just end this games quicker.
So, Sloza, do you have any questions for
Yeah, I
Sir-
thought Sir Maligan. Yeah, I thought you had that last one actually, the game, but then that hidden expansion that Neutrophil got kind of just put him over the edge, but just barely. You know,
Yeah.
I thought the shield batteries, were placed in a great spot. It's just one of those almost like you just didn't quite know where he was coming from, but once he transferred the probes over, I guess you knew for sure he had another expansion once you saw them disappear.
Yeah.
What,
When I
what were
saw
you
them,
thinking then?
I knew he had an expansion, so I just had to find it. But when I realized it was just beside me, that was the only expansion he had, right?
Yes.
Beside me. That was a mistake too for me for jumping into with my voids. I should have just held on because I had 2 bases and he only had 1. So that was a mistake. I lost all my voids there. So, oh well.
But it was a good game. 3
Yep.
good games. I think all 3 games you had a window that you could have probably stole the game.
Hmm.
But you know, as you said, once it starts getting to longer games, Neutrophil is a little bit more adept to it.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, you did have the
game.
window. So the game. Now, congratulations, Neutrophil, on your win. Now, I'm gonna ask you. Right, I won't tell anybody. What are your strats that you're planning for tomorrow?
Ooh.
I'm gonna cannon rush you every game.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna do a Malagant. He's
No,
gonna do Forge opening all the time, every time.
And also, when you saw, because I know you scouted you did a pylon scout every single time, and you saw it was a forge opening. What was going what was going through your mind?
I just didn't want to die to a cannon rush because that's all I've been losing to lately. So I felt like if
okay.
he full committed, I probably would have lost.
Gotcha. So I'll keep that in mind for tomorrow.
Thank you.
So, Rosa, did you have any questions for Neutrophil?
I did. For PvP, that first game with the Sky Toss, like just the countering, like your composition. I mean, for me, it's hard to follow like what to make against Sky Toss because he had Void Rays and motherships and carriers, and you were countering with Archons and then you switch to Tempest and Void Race. I just thought that was very smart and good competition. Not really. I don't really have a question. It's hard to follow for me, but obviously it worked, and you know how to. I guess, do you see a lot of Sky Toss when you're playing PvP,
Yeah, a
and
lot.
just know what to do against that?
Yeah, I usually mix in like Void Rays after a little while, but yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got. Good games, good match,
Good
guys.
games.
Good game. Well
And,
played.
unlike the other games that we've had throughout the season, we've had time to prepare for our next opponent. But unfortunately, all four of us will have to play tomorrow, right? The first game would be Sir Malignant versus DarkMenace for the third place match, and then we'll have myself and Neutrophil, and we have less than 24 hours to get ready and think about the builds and how I'm gonna stop Neutrophil's scanner rush on me every game. So good games, guys.
Good
And
game.
forward back to KJ Freedom.
Good luck to both of you for the finals.
Alright, guys, that was a pretty cool last game. It was a 3-0, but it was an entertaining 3-0. And we will see the finals tomorrow, and we know who the players would be facing. So thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. We'll see you for tomorrow's end of Season 2 of FSL. This is the Code S playoffs and finals tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Alright, guys. Cheers.